basically, that was just what was going on today. But after that, I just finished my midterm, and that's pretty much that.
No, that's the life nowadays. It's all school, 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 work, school, work. Oh,
Yo,
when did you guys get here?
yo, what's good, homies? When did you? Oh, is it time to do D&E Takeover?
I feel like we're in a Blues Clues episode.
Is it time to do D&E Takeover, kids? No, it's not. Oh my gosh, what is up, yo?
No, but honestly, life nowadays is just school, work, podcast, school, work, podcast.
And like grind, in a sense, but like podcast goes under grind. So like schoolwork podcast, yeah, it's basically that's what it is.
That's what it is nowadays.
We just be grinding all the time. That's what it is. We just be grinding for y'all, realistically.
I just can't wait until January for that month that we have off, and then from May-ish, June, July, August, and then we have to go back.
Dude, what's it called? Hold up, let me do our annual check, audio check.
July, August, and then we have to go back.
Dude, what's it called? Hold up, let me. Yeah, thank you. Audio check. Is it good? Because I can't. It's echoing on my end. Because I had the thing.
I think it's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, ladies and gentle lads, I hope everyone's having a very fantastic day. And strap yourselves in. Get ready for another exciting episode of D&E Takeover because we got a lot to talk about.
I feel like a lot is an understatement. Even though we only got like 6 topics,
it's big topics.
We're going deep.
Yeah.
Pause. But we are going and diving into it. But
dang.
Eric, you had a quote of the week that you were telling me before, and I thought it was good.
What did I say?
It's an old timer one. Everyone knows it.
You know what? What did I just say? Oh, we already said that once.
Do it again.
When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade.
Cheers.
Wait, there was another one that I wanted to say the other day, but I constantly keep forgetting to text the person to ask for the quote. But there's another one I heard.
What was it? You don't know?
It had something to do with like, if someone knows it, type it in the comments. But it's gonna sound weird when I first say it because I'm saying it incorrectly. But it has something to do with like you're just not being like trash bags, and like not having to take everything that you hear. I forgot, it was something like that. I heard it somewhere, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's actually like a really good quote. But it basically, I can tell you what it meant though. It basically meant like, in other words, just because someone says something doesn't mean you have to like take it to heart or like you always have to take everything in. Just because you have ears doesn't mean the ears are meant to hear every single word and take everything from everybody.
Fair enough.
I just forgot what the actual quote was. It was something to do with like ears and trash bags. And
it sounds good.
When I get it, it'll be the quote of the week. I promise. I'll be excited. I'm like, dude, I got quote of the week. Crazy.
Awesome, but I can't wait for that. But you know what else I can't wait for?
What?
The MLB playoffs. The World Series.
What do you mean? You can't wait for the World Series?
The World Series to start, honestly. I feel like right now it's at that point where at least my team, Yankees, and your team, they're down 0-1 right now. And they're playing the game currently, which is scored, I think, is 0-0 at Houston. So it's like you need a win. You can't go home.
We'll get one.
You can't go home 0-2. If you go 1-1, you're set. You're safe. But if you go 0-2,
no, we'll get one.
Yeah, I mean, you have to rely at home to win 2 games.
And we can do that either way. Even if we don't win today, we'll be fine. I have full faith in the Yankees. I'm not big on the Astros. I'm gonna keep counting the Astros out. I'm gonna keep throwing them down. I don't like the Astros, so we'll find a way.
We'll see what happens. But since we're talking about baseball already, let's get into our first topic of today's show, which is the MLB NLCS and ALCS updates. And I have the scores real quick on my phone. So if you
do that, I'm gonna pull up our brackets.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they realistically. Actually, we might have to update them. I don't know. When was the last time we updated our brackets?
Well, we did one last show, but we didn't do a bracket. We just
talked about it.
We just talked about it. But let me go over those games real quick. So basically, anyone didn't happen. The NLCS for the Phillies and Padres happened on Tuesday, October 18th, and the Phillies took Game 1 2-0, and with home runs from Harper and Schwarber, whatever his name is. They got home runs in that game. They shut out the Padres 2-0. So they took Game 1 at San Diego, and then on Wednesday, which was in fact yesterday, October 19th, the Padres beat the Phillies 8-3, and I think the Phillies were leading that game too again. and then the Padres came back and they just Manny Machado home
Comeback
run.
kings.
They were just going off. But now they tied the series 1-1, and now they're going back to Philly on tomorrow, Friday.
It's wild how good Philly is. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's really wild how good Philly is. And being from New York, obviously, we feel how we feel about Philadelphia. We don't like Philadelphia over there, or at least Philadelphia sports in general. Like
The fans.
fans are really annoying. I had one of my coworkers the other day. He goes, he's a big baseball fan. He's a Mets fan, right? And obviously, like I rubbed it in a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but I wasn't trying to be like a complete annoying person. But he was like, "Listen, you guys, honestly, I'm kind of rooting for the Padres because the devil himself is on the other side." And I was like, "What?" He goes, "The Philly fans." I'm like, he's like, "They're literally the devil themselves." I was crying. I was like, "Dude, that's a true New York fan." You know what I mean? Someone that just really just doesn't like Philly at all.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
Being from New York, I'm going to answer this as well. But like, what's our biggest rivalry? Is it Philly or is it Boston? Because I feel like if you look at different sports, Boston with Patriots, we hated them, especially Tom Brady. He made us cry.
Tom Brady put nightmares in certain kids, me being one of them.
Like
I wasn't even a Jets fan.
Like if you look at it, Patriots, they had a great legacy in Boston. The Boston Celtics, great legacy, dynasty all around. But like, what else am I missing? The Red Sox, great history as well. It's like they have one of the most richest histories in sports as well. And then you have the Phillies. They're
annoying.
They're annoying.
They're just annoying freaks.
They're good.
I would have to say, like you said, each sport is different. I think each sport is kind of like emphasizes which city they hate the most. You feel me? So like for basketball, I would go Boston. I don't like Boston.
As a New Yorker.
As a New Yorker, if I had to pick one team that I hate more than Philadelphia, I mean between the two, Philadelphia or Boston, I'm going Boston. I like the players on Boston, but I don't like Boston themselves. Kind of like when I'm a Barca fan, I like some of the players in Real Madrid, but I don't.
You don't like Real Madrid. You don't like the organization.
Right? So like there's that. If I had to go football, obviously I'm not a New York fan when it comes to football, but New York wise, it's definitely the Patriots. It's for me, no doubt in my mind, Patriots can kick rock with no shoes. I hate the Patriots so much, right? And then especially like you said, the Tom Brady years, I hate seeing them being in the Super Bowl, hate seeing them winning games. It was just so annoying, right? Then you go football, hockey.
The Boston Bruins.
Boston Bruins is like
the Penguins. I don't like the Penguins as an Islanders fan.
I go Bruins.
So overall, your argument is
it's Boston
between Philly and Boston.
It's Boston, but I don't like Boston.
You don't like Boston?
Are sickening.
So as a New Yorker, in terms of fans and sports, the history of Boston is obviously great.
It's greater than Philly.
Boston, but like even Philly, they had the bell, the broken bell there, the Liberty Bell. Like they have a lot of rich history, and I like them for that. But in terms of sports, like fan bases, I hate teams. I hate the most as a New Yorker. I guess as much as I hate Philly fans, the overall teams and fans, I go Boston.
I have to say as well, I think the reason why we gravitate towards them more is because like sports overall, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong on this. I think there's more winning. There's more of a winning culture in Boston than there is in Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. I know that's for a fact in basketball. Everyone knows that's for a fact in basketball.
Even with baseball, Red Sox and Yankees, every rivalry is.
It's just the winning culture over there is just insane. So it's like it irks you even more. Like Boston fans are just
something else. But I will say the most annoying ones are the Philly fans. Like when they're winning, winning, like the Philadelphia Eagles, they climb the towers and the lampposts and they destroyed the whole city when they won.
They're truthfully irritating. But I do want to ask you something really quick. Not really ask. I just want to like update our playoff things. And I'm not trying to be annoying or anything like that. I'm just being real. You have no idea in my body, like there's a bone in my body right now that's, or you know those little things where it's like one's an angel, one's a devil on your shoulder.
Yeah.
This guy right here is telling me rub it all on his face right now. Make it extra when you get.
Go ahead.
This other guy, I'm listening to this guy right now.
Listen. When you rub it in, that means it gives me the freedom, the liberty to rub it in when my team does it.
Nah, see, I'm not feeling like a menace right now. That's the thing. I'm not really feeling like a menace. But
after the conversation we had before,
what? Oh, about what?
I don't want to spell, but.
Write it down. Write it down.
It's real simple.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't have to finish it. I don't have to finish it.
I feel very calm.
We're on alert right now.
Cricket. It's a joke that just happened. But regardless, want to go over the MLB our playoff rankings that we had, or like who we had going through and everything like that. We never went over until we got to the conference championship. We missed out on the whole second round basically, right?
Pretty much.
You had the Yankees going through, beating the Guardians in 4, and
they won in 5.
They won in 5. Cool. You had the Astros beating the Mariners in 4. I believe
they won in 3.
They won in 3. They swept, and then you had the Braves beating the Phillies in 4. That clearly didn't happen.
The Phillies won in 4,
which is weird to think, right?
And no, they won in 4. They won in 4.
And then you had this one obviously being my favorite. You had the Dodgers sweeping the Padres. The only series that you had,
they didn't sweep. They won in 4.
No, you had the Dodgers sweep.
I had the
Dodgers sweeping the Padres.
My bad.
Right? The only series. It's literally the same thing as, except for this one. No. It's literally the same thing as you had in the first round. The first round you had everyone getting one game except for the Padres, and then the Padres went through. This second round you had everyone getting a game except for the Padres, and the Padres went through. So I do find that like interesting in a sense, right? However, now we have the Yankees versus the Astros, and technically you have to worry about the Phillies versus the Padres. I'm not going to update that right now. We just know what it is. So you still have the Yankees winning in 7? Yeah.
Yeah, right? I'm still confident.
Now the whole other side of the bracket is completely changed. It's Philly versus Padres. Now I need to know who's going to the World Series.
I'm
pretty sure you still have the Yankees winning regardless.
Yes, okay. I have Phillies winning it.
The Philly,
I do.
In how many?
I think in 7.
In 7 games?
In 7, yes. Okay. I think it's going to go back and forth like we've seen in these 2 games.
Now, does the World Series, because originally you had the Dodgers going to the World Series, rightfully understandable. We all know that, right? But going into that, you had the Yankees winning in 7. Now the Yankees versus Phillies, which would be a crazy series, by the way, because like
goes back to our thing we talked
about the fans and everything like that. It'd just be bad blood all around, right? Do you have it still going to 7 on Yankees? I know you have the Yankees winning, but is it going to 7?
It's going to 6.
It's going to 6 now. So that really,
as much as the Padres or the Phillies, they have momentum. I just think if you look at the overall, I've been debunked with the statement last time with the Mets and then the Dodgers with the Padres beating them. But if you look at the overall team with the overall talented players, I got to go Yankees. And plus, they're my team.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Come on.
he's at the cup again. There's water in it though. No beer. We're not old enough yet. But what's it called?
Legal age is 18 in Europe.
Yeah, but we're not in Europe, are we? But you're from Europe, so hey! Yeah.
We're so losers.
Yeah. But listen, here we are. I wish you would just say that at this point, according to these stats and your predictions, I wish you would just say that the Phillies are going to sweep, because at that point that means the Padres are going through it definitely. Because I mean, the last couple of times you said that the Padres are going to get sweep, they went through.
No,
you just said the Phillies are going to sweep. Like,
no, I just think that they've proven themselves. And what happened?
The Saints just scored a 53-yard touchdown to open up Thursday Night Football.
Thing is, who scored it?
Andy Dalton threw to an undrafted rookie, Rashid Shaheed.
Wow.
Never. Let me fix
that. Yep, you got it.
Look, even the camera was like, "What?
Like, who the hell is that?"
Who's Rashid?
Rashid.
I wish I had him on my fantasy team. I'm gonna kill Randy because he didn't put my freaking trade through.
Wow.
Is it not?
No, it's on.
Why is it not on my phone? Oh, there it goes. It's delayed.
Like 5 seconds. Or
yeah, I was like, what's going on? But no, matter of fact, I should check that low key. But either way, can you just say that for me, please? Like, say the Phillies are gonna sweep.
No, I'm giving your Padres credit.
No. I don't want credit. I don't want credit.
I feel like I've been so rude to the Padres that I have to give them a couple games. I haven't though.
You've helped us get through.
I love how you think I have the power to.
You've helped us get through. If we lose that, we'll blame you.
If you give me the credit, I'll take it. But like, not the poor Manny Machados or the Juan Sotos that are hitting Brandon Durys. Screw those guys. It's not them. It's me. It's me saying that they're gonna lose.
Nah, really quick. I just want to run through my prediction really quick. That was my this is my side right here. So I had Yankees going through in 5. Yankees obviously went over that already. I had the Astros sweeping, right? And then I had the Braves in 4. Obviously that didn't go through. And I had the Padres in 5. I did have the Padres going through. So as of right now, the only thing that changes for me is the Phillies. I still have the Yankees going through on the Yankees Astro side in 7. And I still have the Padres going through, regardless if it was the Braves or the Phillies. So my World Series is still there. If anyone remembers, excuse me, if anyone remembers from the beginning, I said it the day I became a Padres fan. I said it's going to be a Yankees Padres World Series. I said, mark my words, it's going to happen, and it's so close to happening, bro.
It is. I will give you credit on that.
Close to happening.
As much as I'll make fun of you and like call like, oh, it's trash, like whatever, like.
But like everyone made fun of me though.
Yeah, but the thing it's true though. You can't. It's true. You can't really look past it.
You all laughed at me. Well, you're not laughing now. Simple as that.
Are we gonna
Simple
make?
as that.
You ever see like one of those Instagram like those audios? Where
Yes.
It's like they laughed at me,
No,
but not anymore. Like that's where it's gonna turn into.
No.
And everyone's gonna trend using that sound.
You know that meme of that British dude in like I don't know if he's in court or something, but he's in like some type of like professional setting, and he's like he gets up out of his seat, he goes, "You all laughed at me. Well, you're not all laughing now." And it's like that's how I feel, bro. Like I predicted this. It's gonna happen.
You know,
Yankees Padres World Series. It's coming, bro.
You know, I've noticed that in life, you can never win 100%. That's just not fair, right?
Oh yeah, you can't ever
You
win.
can't. You can always have winners. You can always have losers. You can always do good, and you can always do bad.
Word.
Like that's just how life is. So I'm happy for you that the Padres are doing good. I just say it stinks. And
wait a minute.
What?
Why did it say that Alvin Kamara's on a bye?
Is it updated?
What's going on?
I don't know.
What's going on? No, it's just not gonna happen.
Wow.
What we're not gonna do is
maybe updated. Maybe updated.
We're not gonna rig my fantasy, are we? Oh my god, it says that he's on a bye.
That's impossible.
That's literally impossible.
That's impossible. He's playing right now.
What is going on?
You gotta say it's a glitch real quick.
No.
But to quick, give a little people what?
It says that he's on the bot. Someone better fix this. All right, I'm in complaints. You can continue talking.
But real quick on the ALCS, we got the Astros taking Game 1 yesterday, and they won 4-2. Great pitching by Justin Verlander, and like a quick stat, he had 11 strikeouts, and I believe it was some insane number that the Astros had, but I think they had a total of 17 strikeouts as a team, counting Verlander's 11, and the Yankees only had 2. Yankees only had 2 strikeouts as pitching, and the Astros with Verlander had 17. 15 differential is the largest in postseason history in between strikeouts.
Listen, you could list to me all the stats. Listen, bro. At the end of the day, in my opinion, Yankees are going through regardless. I don't care about any of the stats. I don't care about any because you know why? Because if I worried about the stats, then the Padres wouldn't be where they are today.
That's true. That's true. But like, I mean, postseason is a different animal. We all know this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like once you get into that's why it's called the postseason. You have the regular season, which is one season, and then the postseason, which is another season.
I ripped my sock.
So it's like, why are we? Once you make it to the postseason, you are now in different animal, different environment. You must adapt and get momentum early, and that's what the Phillies and the Padres took advantage of. They got lucky; they made it, but now they're taking advantage of the luck that they had, and they're proving it. Right now, the Yankees are in it. They don't have the best record in the American League, but now they have potential of beating the best team with them, the team with the best record in the American League. Anything's possible.
I agree, man. I think, listen, at this point, from what we've seen, dude, we don't know what's gonna happen. Let's be real.
I mean, we thought the Mets were gonna beat the Padres. We thought the Braves were gonna.
I hate saying that.
I'm saying in terms of teams and like who has better talent. The Mets put up a ridiculous season. We thought they were gonna win. We thought that the Dodgers were gonna win. We thought that the Braves were gonna advance. And none of that happened. So we'll see what happens with that. But real quick, an update on the game that's going on right now. What do you call it? The Yankees and the Houston Astros are tied 0-0 in the bottom of the third with a runner on first.
I'm so angry right now, bro.
What happened?
It's I'm not getting points for Alvin Kamara right now.
It's just probably glitched, bro.
Bro, fix the glitch then because it says I'm about to lose by 37%. Like, someone needs to fix that ASAP.
Well, the moment of truth is to see if he's actually playing. Yeah, he's playing.
So what is it doing?
It probably the fantasy just glitched out. And by the way, Andy Dalton's starting today, so
I gotta look up on other things now and everything like that. I'm sorry, y'all. This fantasy, I'm 0-6. It's not a D&E Takeover one, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm going through right now, and this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. Come on, I'm looking them up in the other leagues to see if it's still, because that means fantasy's having a problem as a whole.
go to game log.
It says he has a bye.
So fantasy's messing up right
Fantasy's messed up. They better fix it, though.
They're gonna fix it, bro. They have like so many people who have this players. They're probably making complaints about it. They're gonna fix it.
Bro, they better fix it fast, bro, because I need my Alvin Kamara points.
Well, look, we got a comment in the chat right now from New Money Innovation. He says Airwick.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate that. I hate that.
I don't know.
No, because they at my job they tend to call me instead of Eric.
Oh, Airwick.
Yeah. But they say it like
Airwick, right? I like that.
I hate. Oh my god, Dan, leave me alone, bro. Stop.
It follows you wherever you go.
Oh, I can't even say it. It's so annoying.
But
he's so annoying for that. Shout out to you, Dan. Thank you for popping out though.
But we didn't finish your predictions. You have the Yankees going through the World Series, correct? And you said that they were going to verse, if I'm not correct, you said they were going to verse the Padres.
Indeed, they are.
You have the Yankees winning in 7.
I do.
You think it's still gonna happen?
Yes.
Yankees in 7.
I'd like to see the Yankees win.
Padres.
I'm a New Yorker at heart first, so I'll definitely go Yankees over Padres.
Fair enough. But before we get into the next topic, we got a comment from New Money Innovation.
I'd love to talk about this.
Go ahead.
Well, you got to introduce it first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thoughts on the Stevie G sacking?
Guys, that one came in like a wrecking ball. I was not ready for that.
Let me just update on everyone. So basically, Aston Villa lost 3-0 to Fulham today. And it just been announced, I think, a couple hours ago that Steven Gerrard is in fact fired from Aston Villa head coach.
Well, let me just say they're 11 games in on the season. They're 2-3-6, so 2 wins, 3 draws, and 6 losses. Right, so they're under 500. Obviously, team form wise, from the start of the Premier, honestly, they're not in any European competition. So literally, from the start of the Premier League, actually, we can go EFL Cup. I think. Well, wait, no, am I bugging? Whoa, I'm actually bugging. I said EFL Cup as if it was different. Regardless, they lost to West Ham, right?
Yeah.
They've lost. They beat Bolton 4-1. I'm not sure what that was in. It says EFL Cup. Regardless, they lost to West Ham afterwards, and they lost to Arsenal 2-1. And they tied City 1-1. Right now we go into. I don't know what's the first game of the season. What was the first game of the season? Do you know by any chance?
I don't know.
No clue. It's not clear on here.
Not an Aston Villa follower.
Well, look it up on ESPN while I have enough of them up. But regardless, I'm just gonna list you the last couple of games for Aston Villa. They recently lost Fulham 3-0. They lost to Chelsea 2-0. They tied Nottingham Forest 1-1, a new promoted side. They tied Leeds 0-0. They beat Southampton 1-0. They tied City 1-1. And they lost to Arsenal 2-1, lost to West Ham 1-0. So it's been pretty mid for them so far.
Oh, they lost to Crystal Palace 3-1. Aston Villa beat Everton 2-1, and then they beat Bournemouth 2-0. They lost to Bournemouth 2-0.
So in other words, it's been pretty difficult for Aston Villa. Pretty difficult to start the season. Now, to sack Stevie G off rip,
where are they ranked right now?
They are 17th, one position above relegation. I understand that they started off really shaky. I just
talk about not giving your guy a chance.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was the right decision. It's like it's not one of those situations where he's been stinking up the bed for like the longest amount of time.
His first year.
However, is it his first year? I thought it was his second year.
Is it his second?
Either way, it's not like he's done a bad job at Aston Villa. He hasn't brought any glory to the side. Don't get me wrong, but again, it's Aston Villa, right? And granted, they are in a position where they're not expected to be, which is in. It's obviously too early to call if they're in a relegation battle or not. But however, if the season was to if there was 5 games left in the season, they're in a relegation battle, right? And that's not the standard that Aston Villa Football Club is held to, right? So I can understand from that perspective, okay, get him out.
Mhm.
But if you look at the grand scheme of things and literally the whole project of it all, I think it's a little bit harsh. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Steven Gerrard was a good manager for the time being. He came in, he uplifted Aston Villa. They looked good when he first came in, right? They made a couple new signings. Leon Bailey is taking a while to like
Adapt.
to adapt to English football, right? And I don't know how long we're gonna give it to him until we call him like a bust, I guess you could say, or anything like that. I believe they have Danny Ings now. I'm not sure, but regardless, they have a decent team around them, right? Felipe Coutinho,
Watkins.
they got a good team around them. They just wasn't clicking as a whole. I don't know if sacking Jarrah was the right answer though. I think if anything, it might lead to even
More decline.
more decline.
You could say that, but you can also look at it as one thing. It's like maybe this was going in a bad direction already, and you squash it real quick before it can even grow. So like we will never know if that was true, but right now they're in 17, so we already know they're not in a good place right now.
That's
Currently.
true. What do you think about it? What do you think about Steven Gerrard being sacked?
It's just one of those things where I think legendary player, but doesn't transition into coaching. Like
Really?
yeah, I don't like a Frank Lampard type of thing.
Frank Lampard has been horrendous.
Yes,
He's
he's
a
a lot
little
worse.
different. He's a lot worse.
He's a lot worse. Listen, I'm not thinking. I'm not saying he did a terrible job, Steven Gerrard, but like held to the standards of Aston Villa. They're 17th, like you said. It's not a place that you want to be with Coutinho and all these players that you listed. So if I say you kill it before it grows.
See,
You are 11 games in already.
I understand. Like we're not halfway through the season yet, though, and the difference between Lampard and Stevie G is Lampard had a top 4 club, and
Fair enough.
it was playing like absolute trash. So that I can understand. Stevie G had Aston Villa. Let's be real. Like you're not winning trophies with Aston Villa.
You're not, but
your goal should be
mid-table.
to finish above mid-table because you want to be better. You want to like take a step further as a club, right? I would say the goal would be to finish above mid-table and maybe like top 8. That's your goal, right? But overall, again, I don't think it benefits Aston Villa for letting him go. I don't think they who's gonna step in now to that role.
No, they're not going to benefit right now because they have no coach unless their interim coach or their assistant coach steps up and takes a big leap. Like
Yeah, but you have to be insane.
We think about it. We just look at it from the outside in, right? We don't really know what's going on with Steven Gerrard
That is true.
and owners and all that stuff. They probably didn't like him, or someone had a vendetta against him.
Which is weird though, because it's Stevie freaking G. Like
Yeah, I understand.
he helped the club immensely. I think he helped a lot.
These are all just assumptions. I don't know if these are true, but I'm saying for this early of a firing, maybe something else is going on. That's the possibility. I think we should be open to that. But New Money Innovation says, where does he go? What's the next appropriate job?
Yeah, perfect one. Perfect one. I think
Where's he going?
it'll be a great challenge for him, and I think he should definitely look into it. That is the Brighton Hove Albion position. I think Stevie G takes over from what Graham Potter had built and tries to build off of it.
Yeah, they're not doing bad this year.
They're not doing bad. You get put into a position whereas it's a team that's already exceeding expectations. So realistically,
That's a lot of pressure, though.
not necessarily though, because the team is amazing right now. But however, if they do drop, how far are they realistically going to drop? If they drop to the point where it's like they're under mid-table or like they're like 15th and under, all right, you really messed it up. But I don't think Stevie G will do that. I think Stevie G is a good enough coach, or manager, whereas he can keep them above mid-table, right, and also keep them maybe even top 8 finish this year, right? I think that should be the goal for them as well. If they can somehow boost their way into Europe, go into Europe by all means. But overall, I think it's a perfect job because you get put into a system where it's a team that's hungry, they want to win, and they need a manager.
Or it could be another situation where team's doing good, and then you come in, and then it just goes down, declines slowly, and then you're looked at, and then you lose your opportunity to coach.
But see
teams like that
that's
again.
basically kind of everything.
That's
That's
the
like
risk- I guess
that's
that's
like
the risk
life
you-
in general. Like
That's the risk you take, I guess.
yeah, you have to take that risk, and then on top of it as well, what was I about to say? I forgot what I was gonna say.
You know, Gerard should take. You should take the Brooklyn Nets head coaching job. Take Steve Nash out of there.
Take Steve Nash's job. Nah, I was gonna say in reference to like Stevie G going into Brighton and everything like that. It's like I said, I think he's a good enough manager. I think Aston Villa made a mistake. I really truly do believe that they made a mistake. But I think that's perfect.
I guess.
You stay in the Premier League. You build with this team
Mhm.
again. That's what I was gonna say. With Aston Villa, when he came in, they weren't amazing. Let's be real, right? And they were kind of like on a decline, but they weren't like fully at the bottom yet. And he lifted them up, right? And changed and switched their season around, right? And now this season they started off badly, and now he gets sacked. I don't get that. I don't see how that makes sense. So you go into a Brighton Hove Albion situation, whereas there's not really any superstars. However, the team in general is good. They've
Mhm.
proven to be good under a certain system. You get them going under the system that you want to play, right? And everyone's behind page or everyone's on page. That could be a really good team still. And I think Stevie G is the guy that can take it over.
Well, let's see if that happens. Real quick, you got a comment from Knives. Says, "Sup, fellas? What's up,
What's good,
Knives?
Knives?
How you doing?"
What is good, my guy? Yo, let us know what y'all think. Let us know what y'all think in the comments.
But what's the score to the Astros game right now? Still 0-0.
I think it's 0-0.
Better be. But let's move into the NFL top 10 power rankings real quick, ladies and gentlemen. And this came out, I think, 2 days ago, a day ago?
Something like that. You just literally
No,
showed
2
me.
days ago. It came out 2 days ago. And basically, the ESPN, they do NFL power rankings of the top 10 teams, obviously in the NFL. You guessed it. But I'm going to go through the 10 through 1, and we'll see who belongs there, who's the imposter, and who belongs there.
I can tell you the imposter for the last like 6 weeks was the Green Bay Packers.
Not anymore.
Thank God.
This is week 7 power rankings with number 10 being Tampa Bay Buccaneers, number 9 New York Jets,
Wait. It didn't click. Bucks?
10 Bucks at 10,
Okay.
9 New York Jets, 8 Los Angeles Chargers, 7 Baltimore Ravens, 6 Dallas Cowboys, 5 New York Giants, 4 Minnesota Vikings, 3 Kansas City Chiefs, 2 Philadelphia Eagles, and number 1 Buffalo Bills.
Do you want to start first? Or you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. Off rip. Are the Bucks? I need. You know what I need to do? I need to pull up the NFL. I always need to pull up the teams in front of me because I feel like I will end up forgetting a team. Right? I really want to look at everything. Are the Bucks really a top 10 team? I said top 10
In
Top
the
10.
NFL?
right now in the NFL because they've been playing really bad lately. They are. What are the Bucks? They are 3-3. However, the Tennessee Titans have a better record than them, but they have Tennessee Titans.
They're an 11th ranked team.
Tennessee
Bucks.
Titans have played 5 games though. They're on the bye
The
week.
bye week.
Yeah, so that's a different situation. Indianapolis Colts have a better record than them, which is weird.
They don't count.
How?
They versed their division already 3 times.
They just I mean, okay, I agree. But I mean, I guess because it's power rankings, you have to take in consideration form and record.
Yeah, 'cause this is a week by week basis. This can change weekly. So this is basically what the team did last week and how they look.
But the Bucks lost last week. That's what I'm saying to the Steelers. It's not a good win.
So the question to you is, who's the imposter? And right now, Knives has the imposter. Right now, Minnesota is the imposter among us. They are my fraudulent pick. Speaking of fraudulent picks, you got to do that next on Mondays. Your fraudulent pick show.
Wait, the Minnesota. We're talking about top 10 though. The Minnesota Vikings are a top 10 team in this league. Come on,
In terms of position, they shouldn't be 4. That's what he's trying to say.
No, he's not. He's literally
He said they're the imposter. That's the question I asked.
But in the sense,
I'm not saying get rid of them in top 10. I'm just saying who doesn't belong in that number 4 or that number 5.
Well, there's several teams that we could talk about here that don't belong where they belong.
There we go.
Yeah, I believe so. Right, and the star of it, I think it's the Buccaneers. I don't think the Buccaneers deserve to be in the top 10 after losing. If we're talking about week by week basis, after losing to the Steelers, you could throw the 49ers in there. You could throw the Cincinnati Bengals in there, which I believe that you could do. Right. I think those are 2 teams that you could really look at. Not the Seattle Seahawks just yet. Not really feeling that all the way through. But I think there's 2 teams that could be over the Buccaneers. Okay, we'll leave it at that. New York Jets. Cool. I can't fight that. I can't fight. It's so weird to say, but the New York Jets, as of right now, are a top 10 team in the league. Oh, it sounds so wrong, though. That sounds so
It's because of
wrong.
the narrative that we had in the past of the New York Jets. This is a new football team.
Oh my gosh, Los Angeles Chargers. I feel like they're quiet. They've been quietly good. You know what I mean? Or they've been quietly getting dubs. No one really like recognizes them right now. But okay,
They've been
cool.
playing trash too.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
They barely got a W against the Broncos on Monday Night Football.
but that Broncos defense is real. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but the offense.
That Broncos defense. I don't name one defense that you think is better than the Broncos defense right now
49ers.
with the injuries.
I don't know.
I think that Broncos defense is the best defense in the league. Because if it wasn't for them, these games would be blown out of proportion. That they make nothing. They make something out of nothing with Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
Because that offense sucks. And they won. Think about it. The Los Angeles Chargers, who have a potent offense, we know this. Mike Williams, Keenan Allen's not back yet, correct?
no.
Right. So Mike Williams and Austin Eckler and Justin Herbert, and they held all of them to 19 points. They took them to OT.
Now you could say that Justin Herbert's not fully healthy yet. He has a rib injury, so he's been not playing up to standard the last week or two.
But there's, excuse me, sorry, I have the hiccups right now. They still are like, they make games. It's their defense that makes games, and they like you see it happen. Like their defense is scary, right?
Yeah.
Hold up.
What happened? What
The
happened?
Astros just scored.
Farts.
I think they scored 3 times too.
No.
Am I bugging?
3-1 home run. Farts.
Yeah, they strike
Screw you,
first.
Bregman. Screw you. They're not winning this game. The Yankees. They're gonna go 0-2.
Don't say that.
Don't
say it.
Knife says right now they are in my top 10 by season's end. Not so much. He's talking about the Vikings.
There's no way when the season ends, the Vikings are not top 10 team. There's just no way. You can't list 10 teams that are going to be better than the Vikings at the end of the season. You can't.
Well, we don't know what the end of the season look like. So
unless Justin Jefferson pulls in tears his Achilles.
Or Kirk Cousins throws to the other team. But right now, Knife says the Jets defense, that hurts to say. He said, who's the better defense than the Broncos? The Jets
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that. I think Sauce Gardner's amazing.
I think Quentin Williams is amazing.
Like you could list players on the Jets.
I think Jets are a top 10 defense.
You can, yeah.
But not number 1.
They're not number 1.
They're not forcing turnovers like crazy. You got the Broncos, you got the 49ers, I think my 2 above them.
The Eagles are nasty too. The Eagles are pretty good. But Sauce Gardner, again, in my opinion,
even though the Cowboys.
Sauce Gardner is still the best quarterback in the league. I'm gonna keep saying that. Even as a rookie, if not the best, he's top 3. Easily top 3.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even argue me with that. But moving on from that, the Baltimore Ravens at 7.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I don't think the Baltimore Ravens should be at 7.
I
think 7's being nice.
I think 7's being really generous too.
They're talking about a 3-3 team that has done.
Can I be honest with you?
What?
I think we're at 9. Maybe even 10. I think we are a top 10 team as of right now. But oh my god! Oh my god!
Listen,
I'm gonna rip my hair out.
If you have the Bucks at 10, the Ravens are in top 10.
That's why, but I don't have the Bucks at 10 in my ideal list of power rankings. I'm gonna go a new team at 10 or a new team at 9, whether it's the 49ers or Bengals. I'd actually put the Ravens above both of them power ranking wise. I go Ravens 9, and I go Jets 8, and I go Chargers 7. I think the Jets as of right now are a better team than the Baltimore Ravens, and that hurts and pains to say.
Let's go through something real quick. We're picking on the Baltimore Ravens as of right now because that's the team that we mentioned. So I'm gonna list you a bunch of teams, and you're gonna tell me if you think that they're better than them
as of right now.
As of right now,
okay.
Oh, the Yankees have 2 runs too.
Can I not see? Why didn't they show me that?
Because that was more important to the Astros.
Maybe because of the light. I can't really see.
Yeah,
it's on the angle. I should have moved the TV. You remember when we tilted it to the left one time?
What am I looking? Okay, these teams in the NFL. So the Baltimore Ravens are the team that we are picking on today, and I'm gonna list you a bunch of teams. Do the Baltimore Ravens deserve to be at 7 or in the top 10 period?
I'm sorry. Can you go through that comment really quick?
Yeah, these is top 10.
I said give me top 10 teams that would be better than the Vikings at the end of the season?
Bills, Chargers.
Wait, go slowly. Go slowly.
Bills, yes. No, so let's do this. So these are the teams that we think are better.
That will be better at the
That will
end
be
of the
better
season than the Vikings.
than the Vikings. So we got the Bills.
Yes.
Yes. The Chargers.
Yes.
Yes. The Chiefs.
Yes.
Yes. Eagles.
Yes.
Cowboys. Yes. Dak's coming back. Their defense is insane.
I'll go with yes.
Titans.
You skipped one.
Sorry, Niners. Niners. I say yes.
I'll go yes. I'll go yes.
Better than the Vikings. Titans.
Bro,
no,
stop it right now. That's exactly what I saw. Stop it right now, bro.
No.
You know dang well the Titans aren't doing anything this year. And you know the Titans aren't better than them. The only reason the Titans might have a better record than them because the division is straight dog. It's dog water terrible. So the Titans are nowhere near better than the Vikings. Stop that right now.
We got what is it? 3 more. Ravens. I go Vikings.
I would go. Oh my god, it's gonna.
I think the Vikings are better than the Ravens.
As of right now, all right, I'm gonna say Ravens come back in my team, but David has the realistic answer. I'll leave it at that. I'm not gonna say my team is gonna be terrible at the end of the season. Like I can't.
Oh, this is at the end of the season.
Yeah.
I think the Vikings will be better at the end of the season.
I'll just shake your hand.
At the end of the season, the Jets. Yes.
You know, okay.
Yes.
Yes, because their schedule is garbage.
I think yes because they are talented.
But do you think they would generally be a better football team?
Yes. I think if the Vikings and the Jets versed, I think the Jets will come out with a victory.
You think Sauce is stopping Justin Jefferson?
Yes.
What? Wait, did they verse yet?
No,
he stopped Jamar Chase.
He stopped Tyreek Hill. He stopped Jamar Chase.
But Jay Jettis is like, I think Jay Jettis is the best receiver in the league right now.
Well, people are arguing that Tyreek Hill is based off of yardage.
Based off of yardage, yes.
Stephon Diggs. I mean, let me see if the Jets actually versed the Vikings real quick.
I don't think they did.
No,
they don't verse them at all this year.
Nope. Oh, they do.
What? They do?
Yeah.
That's something that we gotta look into.
But we'll see what happens at that point. But we have to finish it up. Jets at the end of the season, I think they'll be better. They'll have a better record. They'll definitely have a better record. I think they'll be better than the Vikings. And then last one, the Giants. I think yes.
I'm saying no.
I'm saying yes.
No.
I already think that they're better. So that's
I don't know. All right, but we gotta get into that because that's actually in the power rankings.
Wait, let's go. Nice as a comment. So Dolphins, Patriots, Bengals, not the Lions, possibly Seattle, maybe, kinda, I guess. Are we gonna keep on going?
I'm not. I don't think we should be honest because like let's be real, bro. Like the Patriots better than the Vikings, really.
I don't know.
Then that's going against your Jets thing. That means they're gonna.
I don't know.
In order for them to be better than the Vikings, they have to be better than the Jets. They have to.
Well, I already said the Jets are better than the Vikings.
Oh my god. Oh wait, I think Mr. Motivation is complaining about Alvin Kamara in our group chat. Let me see really quick. Tell him to come on the podcast.
It's probably working.
So they're playing right now. I don't understand. Yeah, this is weird. The fantasy screwed up.
Fantasy's bugging today.
Fantasy screwed up bad. All right, but regardless, moving on to. Do you want to say what? Are we agreeing so far what I'm saying basically or no?
Pretty much.
Okay. Dallas at 6. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I think Dallas is at 4.
You think they're a top 5 team? Who are you putting down?
Giants and Vikings.
You think they're better than the Giants?
I think power ranking wise, I think the reason they're so low right now is because Dak's not there and they just lost to the Eagles. But realistically, like other than the Eagles, this team pretty much handles every other person with their backup quarterback. So I would go Giants 4.
And their defense.
And their defense is
top 5 in the league. So.
Yeah. So I'd say the Cowboys are better than both of those teams, but I can see why those teams are above them.
I would probably put Cowboys at 4. Giants at 5, Vikings at 6.
We had this debate the other day. It's all right. Let's talk about it. Vikings so they have Giants at 5, Vikings at 4. I think the Vikings are a better team than the Giants right now. David thinks the Giants are better than the Vikings. It's pretty close, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
However, if they was to verse, I just don't think I understand both teams haven't realistically beaten anyone impressive,
Mhm.
right? And they both lost to like pretty who the Giants lose? They lost to the Cowboys
Lost
and
to the
the
Cowboys.
Vikings lost to the Eagles.
Yeah.
So like, realistically, both teams are like very similar, very. But I think if they was to verse each other, I guess this is more of an opinionated thing. They're
So there it is. D&E Takeover technical difference.
What's it called? Um, I think if they was to play each other, I think the Vikings will come out with the victory strictly because of the fact Saquon will run rings around them, right? But that Giants defense is not stopping the Vikings. That Giants defense was able to stop the Ravens. However, we all know that the Ravens live and die by Lamar Jackson. If Lamar don't have a good game, the Ravens aren't winning,
I
right?
I will say something. They stopped Lamar Jackson. They forced fumbles. They intercepted him in the fourth quarter, obviously, but they got to him. They pressured him, and he is a running quarterback. Kirk Cousins is a pocket passer quarterback. He doesn't move around like Lamar Jackson. So that's why I think if the Giants get to him, Kirk Cousins is stuck. He's like in mud.
Rightfully so, but then I can also give you the argument that Lamar just played bad as well. I'm not taking credit away from your defense, but the Giant when we talk about the Giants defense, I don't think they're one of those defenses that can really like I don't think they're like a top 10 defense. I don't know if they're like, I don't know if they're top 10, but like they're not a top defense in the league. They're like one of the best defenses in the league. They're
Giants,
good.
no. They're
They're
mid.
they're
They're
like,
mid.
they're like a mid defense, right? So I kind of label it more as like they had a good game, but I think Lamar also played bad, made some bad decisions, and we just couldn't get it going, right? That's why I look at it
You
more
could
as
argue that that was because of the Giants' influence on
yes,
that.
yes, yes, yes. I agree. I guess that's more of an opinionated thing then, right?
Mhm.
But when it comes down to it, that's why I kind of evaluate it as. I think you take both of these teams at their best, right? You put them on the football field. Saquon runs rings, but the Giants defense can't stop what Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen and all those boys, Dalvin Cook all have to offer, right?
Mhm.
Meanwhile, that Vikings defense will get a couple stops.
Listen,
Why?
all
Because y'all wide receivers are trash.
listen, all I'm gonna say is that people doubted us against the Green Bay Packers. Not you.
Uh,
Not
Yo,
you.
yeah,
Don't even get into it because you've been saying this every single
like
show.
you can't use that with me.
But people have.
People
Everyone.
people are dumb. Like
NFL Network, they had everyone winning, and the Giants, they had the Packers winning.
can
Beating
I
everyone.
say that's the same people that had Green Bay ranked fourth in power rankings for like 3 weeks in a row, and I kept saying that they're idiots. I'm gonna say it again. They're
Oh,
dumb.
like,
Like
it's gonna go every single week, every time I mention the
like I
Packers.
can't. I like whenever you bring that up, I can't like it doesn't apply to me, and that's why like it kind of like
Yeah, but
go
this
like this.
applies to everything else. The
But
media.
no, but they're dumb. Like
Yeah, we know
like,
that, but that's what they say.
like we can't use that as like we can't use
We have
that.
to because that's where our standard of getting our information is from. These guys.
But we form our own opinion off of what we see.
Yes, but we see it from that.
But they're making wrong decisions.
Well, listen,
It's
let me
proven.
let me go back on my statement before I lose it. People said that we were going to lose against the Packers, and we beat them. People said we were going to lose against the Ravens, and we beat them. I'm saying keep on counting out the Giants because looks like they're going to keep on growing from this. I'm saying don't underestimate the Giants. That's all I'm saying because
I
they can come out with victories.
I agree.
They beat hard teams already.
I agree. I'm not underestimating the Giants. I just personally believe the Vikings are better as of right now.
But real quick, now it says Mark Andrews said, "Hold my beer. I'm going to get 115 yards and 3 touchdowns." He had 1 touchdown and 100 something yards.
He didn't play bad. He didn't play bad. But again,
fancy good.
It all goes down to Lamar Jackson.
Pretty much.
But let's finish out this list really quick.
Oh yeah. Wait, I'm just trying to find out who hit the home run. Oh, Anthony Rizzo grounded out the first, and then
This guy. Meanwhile, let's see if Fantasy fixed.
They probably didn't.
Bro, can they fix it for me, please?
They're probably gonna add the points later. Oh, and he says, "Yes, Eric. Bask in the fall of the Green Bay Packers. Just enjoy this with me."
Knives, you being a Detroit Lions fan, it can't feel any better, bro. I know you've seen how the Green Bay Packers was trash before the season even started. And everyone was like, "Oh, they run the division, Aaron Rodgers." And look at this. David knows I've been said it. I said the Packers were trash.
Yes, he says it every single
Every single
show.
episode. Every single time they come up, every single time we talk about football, the Packers are garbage. The Packers are garbage. Packers are garbage. Stop giving the Packers their flowers. Like, bro, they're not that good.
Listen, they're not garbage. They're a mid-team.
They're mid. They're like
They're
mid
mid.
though.
They're
Like
mid.
hardcore mid.
Garbage, I'm thinking Bears.
Hey,
They're not.
the Packers are hardcore mid. Everyone thinks that they're nasty. They're not, bro.
Out of 32 teams, they're 15, 16. But real quick to finish out this top 10, I would move Ravens down from 7. We'll go probably 9. Jets would move up to 7. So we'll swap the Jets. And I think the Jets are better than the Chargers right now.
Mhm.
So I think the Jets would be 6. Jets would be 7. Baltimore Ravens should be 9.
I wouldn't do that, but like I'll let you. Like I'll go. Go ahead.
And I think Giants should stay at 5. Cowboys switch spots with the Vikings for 4. Cowboys go to 4. Vikings go to 6. And that's my only changes.
You won't have. You don't have to reread that, right? And just say it in order.
Fine. At number 10, I got the Bucks. I got the Bucks still there somehow. I could argue other teams, but I'm just going based off of this list. Number 9, I'm going Baltimore Ravens. Number 8, I'm going Los Angeles Chargers. Number 7, I'm going Number 7, I'm going New York Jets. Number 6, I'm going Vikings. Number 5, Giants. Number 4, Cowboys. Number 3, Chiefs. 2, Eagles, and number 1, Bills.
And for me, my friends, at number 10, I'm actually going to go to Cincinnati Bengals at 10. I'm going to go Ravens at 9. I'm going to go Jets at 8. I'm going to go Chargers at 7. At 6, I'm going to go Giants. At 5, I'm going to go Vikings. At 4, I'm going to go Cowboys. At 3, I'm going to go Chiefs. At 2, I'm going to go Eagles. At 1, I'm going to go Buffalo Bills.
But Nye says, it's like when you have your favorite ice cream on a hot summer day. I love that the Packers are trash.
Exactly. Love it. Well, no, I don't even hate the Packers like that. I just don't like how people really like people think that
They're still good.
they're so good, and they're not. Simple as that.
Well, it's like what the people do with Lamar. They have Lamar Jackson. They are still a good team. They have Aaron Rodgers. They're still a good team. I think so.
But like, I came to reality that we weren't that good either. You feel me? Like I came to reality within like the first couple of weeks. I'm like, wow. I'm like, we really suck. Like and the Packers defense is better than ours.
Guys, can we just acknowledge that the Saints are beating the Cardinals 14-6 and 10 minutes left in the second?
How many yards does Alvin Kamara have right now?
37 rushing yards.
Did you have a touchdown?
I don't know. No.
Dang it. Receiving yards, maybe? No.
7 receiving yards with 1 reception.
Bro, let me get them fantasy points.
Can I just go back to what I was saying? Everyone's saying, oh, Kyler Murray this, Cardinals this. They got DeAndre Hopkins back. Give me a break. Stop it. He's not a top 10 quarterback in this league this year. Kyler Murray is not a top 10
What's he doing right now?
4 for 7, 35 yards. And he has 29 yards on the ground. Stop it, guys. Come on. This guy got paid big. This guy got paid big time just to do this. Come on.
All right. Listen, sorry, I'm so focused on just getting. Oh my God, fix Alvin Kamara, please, fantasy. I beg. Oh, I beg, bro.
I don't know if they're gonna listen like that.
They need to fix it right now. I'm stressing, but I can't argue with you right now. Right now, he's playing like trash. Right now, he is playing like trash. But hey,
Still a lot of season left. But yo, you have your fraudulent pick next Monday. So you gotta take some data down this weekend. It's your last week of games.
Is it next Monday or technically next Thursday? Because the weekends on Monday.
I mean, it all depends on who plays Monday. You have the Patriots and the Bears playing Monday.
Hey man, they could be one of the fraudulent picks.
God,
Patriots are nice.
We moved from football, but they're putting Mac Jones in. They're starting.
They are.
I heard.
But
we go from NFL to NBA opening week, ladies and gentlemen, because that happened.
Let's talk about it.
That happened on Tuesday.
There's a question for you.
And Wednesday. Oh, there's a question?
Let's talk about it.
Sidebar, Knick fans. Is there a reason Cam Reddish isn't starting? Asking for a friend.
What is Joel Embiid doing right now? Hold up.
Why? What are you saying?
Because why is Harding leading the team right now? And he has like 15 points.
Harden's been doing good this season for some reason.
Oh, Joel Embiid going crazy. Okay. Had to make sure.
But real quick, guys. To answer your question, Knives, the reason why the New York Knicks are not starting Cam Reddish is because
they suck. No, I'm kidding.
Cam Reddish wasn't doing this last season. He wasn't getting minutes. Granted, I still think he's a great talent, but this is the first game where Cam Reddish, I think, dropped 22 points plus, 20 plus points.
Probably. Maybe not the first game, but like it was the first game. It was like
New York Knick.
It was like, hello, all right, Cam, relax.
Like he looked like the Cam Reddish that got drafted in the top 10 pick. So like, if I'm really looking at it now, I don't think we still start him. I think he's a great asset off the bench because like when you really look at the starting lineup, you got Jalen Brunson, Evan Fournier, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. I don't really think you get rid of someone. If it would be Evan Fournier, but right now Cam Reddish, he's a small forward, so I would keep him as like a 6-man role off the bench and just keep on rolling with him. He doesn't have to start a game in order to get production. He just has to get minutes.
Cam Reddish 6-man of the year? Question mark?
It could be. He just needs minutes off the bench. That's all he needs.
Okay.
And he'll get that, and then he'll keep on playing good like this. If he plays good like this, Cam Reddish, he could be the X factor of the New York Knicks.
Not RJ.
Please. I mean, RJ.
How many points do you have?
RJ, he had 11, but he shot 3 for 18. Terrible game for him. But
RJ,
it's only the first game. Be too rough.
He's on my fantasy.
But I think Cam Reddish, if you keep on playing good like this, he's gonna get minutes from Tibbs. Even though he wasn't getting a lot last year, it all matters how much production you're putting in. That's all it is.
Listen. If you're playing well, don't worry. Tibbs will run you into the ground. Tibbs gonna play you. Trust me on that.
But he said Jordan Poole exists. No shot at 6-man. Never know. Jordan Poole, he dropped 15 points last game.
Jordan Poole it's locked between Jordan Poole and Tyler Hero. I won't disagree on that.
Yeah,
it's literally locked.
But out of all the games that happened, we got the Brooklyn Nets losing to the Pelicans, getting blown out. We got the New York Knicks close defeat against the Grizzlies, a top team. The Detroit Pistons, shout out to Knives, getting that W against the Magic. The Hawks with that backcourt duo looking insane. But out of all those teams, which one surprised you?
Out of those games that you listed? Or just everything?
Everything.
To be honest, if I had to pick one game out of all these games that happened, wow, that's a big one. There's two that I want to talk about. One being the Bulls versus the Heat. The Bulls coming out on top. And the other, also, Jimmy, I don't know why you took your NBA media day photo like that, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Look, you still got the freaking the dreads. Or look, you see that picture?
Yeah,
it looks so bad. I'm sorry, but you got that. And then you have the Jazz beating the Nuggets, a team. I know it's only one game, but this is a team that we had on the bottom of the barrel, and they beat a team that we had at the top. Like one of the best teams in the NBA that we have. And the Jazz beat them. So I'll go into the Bulls versus Heat first. Good game. But DeMar DeRozan, last year he had a stint. He had like a stint whereas he didn't really he went crazy for a little bit and slowed down, and then calmed down for the rest of it. This year, he said, I'm finna ball this year, bro. He said, I'm gonna come out the gate. 37, 6, 9, 2 steals a block, 14 for 22 of shooting, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line. What are we talking about?
Now, granted, this is the first game.
Yes.
A lot can happen.
But he led his team with no
Zach LaVine.
With no Zach LaVine.
That's the thing that shocks me the most.
They beat the Bulls. They beat the Heat with no Zach LaVine. Meanwhile, the Heat started Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Kyle Lowry. They had their players. What went wrong for the Heat in this game? What are we doing right now? Jimmy Butler, 24 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block.
Yo, the Heat could be one of those teams that don't even make top 4, top 5.
Are they mid now?
They could be mid. They lost PJ Tucker.
That sucked for Jimmy Butler. Because, it's just like, after a while, then you start to think, like, Jimmy really can't get it done, huh? Which kind of sucks.
It's not just him. It's the team that they have around him.
But Tyler Hero played well. Bam Adebayo, he could have played better. Bam could have played better. Max Strus off the bench, 22 points. Are you kidding me? Like, they played well. But somehow a Bulls team that was missing one of their best players got the W. That's not good for the Heat. I understand it's just the first game and everything like that. But still, I think that was a big game to look at. They got a 3-game series between the two of them. Bulls take game 1.
I mean, we'll see what happens. That's a good pick. I am surprised about the Bulls taking that, especially without Zach LaVine. And that is also my pick. And people say, "Oh, the Pelicans dominate the Nets." I have the Pelicans highly.
Yeah, I do too.
When we did our list, I had him, I think, at 6 or
I could look it up.
You look at that? I think 6, something like that. But I had him high. So if I had to go which team surprised me in this first week, I would have to go with
5.
I had him at 5.
I have him at 7.
See, I have them highly, and I'm not retracting from that answer either.
Zion is him. Say it with me. Zion's him.
Zion is him.
Zion's better than Ja.
Not that, because Ja just put up 36 points.
Zion's better than Ja. Come on, say it.
No, that's not true though.
Dang it.
It's not true.
It was close.
Zion is good.
We'll get there, guys.
He just has to stay healthy.
We'll get there.
But
eventually, you'll say it one day.
I won't.
Yes, you will.
Wait, is the Ja's playing?
No, one day. No, but then Zion will be better. Zion will be better one day. It's okay. It's
in
fine.
your dreams, maybe. But like a lot of people say, Pelicans. No, the Nets played absolute garbage. The Pelicans are a great team. You could say the Knicks only losing by 3 points against the Grizzlies. I could say that. That was a good game for the New York Knicks. They look clean. But I'm going to have to go Bulls and Heat. That's the only team I can really go after. And my main thing is the Bulls won with that. They're one of their best players, Zach LaVine. It's that simple. They lost without they won without Zach LaVine. DeMar DeRozan is
him
stepping up this season. I know it's been one game, but right now it's a really good one game. And I'm not complaining if I'm a Bulls fan, because you'd be a good Heat team that's known for their defense, and you scored 116 points against them. So the Chicago Bulls are my surprise team of the week.
But I do want to go into one more dimension, and that's the Jazz versus the Nuggets. What the heck happened? I heard that Jamal Murray got hurt, right? I heard that he like sat out for a little bit, but it wasn't like insane. I hope that he's not out for a long time, because he's on my fantasy team as well. But what's it called? Yeah, he only played 26 minutes, so I believe he did get hurt. He only dropped 12 points. Jokic had 27, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals. To be honest, what's crazy is that's a bad game for Jokic. That's crazy. That's a bad game for Jokic. He had 4 rebounds.
In terms of grabbing boards, points are there.
Points are there, and the efficiency's there too. He shot 12 for 17. Efficiency's there. Aaron Gordon stepped up, 22 points, 10 rebounds. Great game for him.
And they still lost.
And Michael Porter Jr. only had 15. Shot 50% though. Yeah. And you go over to the Utah Jazz. And this team kind of like, I guess they're still trying to find themselves, because the starting lineup was...
Well, they found somebody.
The starting lineup was Conley, Jordan Clarkson, Kelly Olynyk, Lauri Markkanen, Jared Vanderbilt. Oh my God, Jared Vanderbilt, right? And off the bench, their highest scorer, obviously, the guy I want to talk about the most is Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton had 20 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. You had Walker Kessler, 12 points, 10 rebounds. You had where is he? Rudy Gay. I almost said Rudy Gobert.
Not anymore.
Gay, 16 points, 2 assists. Their bench unit, Malik Beasley, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. This team, as of right now, has no definite starting lineup. They're all very even. The only person that realistically should be starting like 100%, probably Colin Sexton.
That's the scariest team to verse.
A team that you just don't know what's coming.
You just don't know what's going to happen. Like they have a bunch of good players. Like these are no stud players, no superstar players. They got a bunch of good players, and some of them are young that could prove something and want to step up.
And the biggest thing is, this is nobody's team yet.
No one's claiming it.
You're not telling me that this is Mike Conley's team. I'm sorry. You're not telling me that this is Jordan Clarkson's team. He's good, but he's not that good.
It could be Colin Sexton's team. It could be Malik Beasley's team.
It could be Colin Sexton's team in the future, but as of right now, they don't have an identity as a team, right? And that's the scary part of it all. And to come out on game 1 and beat the Denver Nuggets by 20 points or 21 points.
Yeah.
That wasn't even close. And
It's,
we like you had the Jazz 14, I had the Jazz 14.
Mhm.
All right, granted, again, it's only the first game, but bro, we gotta talk about this. The Jazz, I don't think the Jazz are legit, but like
No, they're not legit. I don't even know if they're gonna make the playoffs, but like
that's a good win. That's a very good win, and that's a 4-game series as well.
this is the scary part about this team is that they have no, like you said, like who are we watching out for?
we were coming out. Colin Sexton. Oh wait. Oh, Jordan Clarkson, 25 points. What do you do?
Like, the thing is, they have a bunch of I'm questioning where's the depth of the Timberwolves? Where's the depth of all these major teams that made trades? They're here. They're on the Utah Jazz.
The whole bench is on the Utah
The
Jazz.
whole benches in the NBA are on the Utah Jazz, and that could be a dangerous thing in itself because the rotation never falters. They always have someone on board. They always have someone next, and not to mention these guys are not terrible players. These guys are good players that can produce numbers.
I gotta say, we still do have to remember the fact. I don't think anyone forgot it though. Is that Colin Sexton was originally the starting point guard for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the only reason he lost his starting job was because he got injured.
And also Darius Garland balled out.
But in my opinion, I'm not gonna lie, Darius Garland balled out while Colin Sexton was out. You understand what I'm saying?
Which definite, made it definite why you should take it.
Which made it definite. Yes, I agree. But I'm like, the reason I say that is because I think personally, if Colin Sexton never gets hurt, we never see what Darius Garland becomes.
Fair enough.
Because he just doesn't get the minutes that he needs in order to blossom. But he did, and they stuck with Darius Garland. But Colin Sexton is still a beast.
He could be really good.
But like, I'm not even saying like I'm not understating that. Like Colin Sexton, when he was starting on that Cavs team, was still putting up great numbers every single game. And the one game that's stuck in my brain is the one where he baptized Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving on the same court. That's the game that I'm thinking about. What did he drop? 56? Who knows? It was a ridiculous amount. And he absolutely destroyed us. That's the type of player that Colin Sexton can be. So I would be on the lookout for that. Colin Sexton, you don't care where he is, he gonna get the job done.
Yeah, fair enough. But Knives says the Heat need to figure out how to turn Kyle Lowry into De'Aaron Fox immediately.
Facts.
Hey, did you see my boy Fox?
I didn't see what he did. I know
you didn't see what my boy Fox did. He dropped 33 points.
All-star.
I'm saying.
Oh wait, he lost.
He lost because his team's garbage. But look at this:
33-7-7. God dang.
33-7-7. My boy De'Aaron Fox, and not to mention also my other boy, DeJounte Murray. What did he do in his first game?
I don't even know. Did he drop like 27 or something like that?
No, he dropped 20, 11 assists, 5 rebounds, 5 steals, and a block.
What did Trae Young have?
23 and I think 13.
That's gonna be a scary duo. Oh no.
Are we saying a top backcourt duo right now in the NBA? DeJounte Murray, Trae Young, based off of this.
Not yet. It can be.
I mean, think about it. Trae Young with the scoring.
Oh my god!
It's like a Murray with the defense.
Dude had 5 steals. Oh my!
This Atlanta Hawks team. What did I have them ranked?
You had the Hawks. This is the West. I'm bugging.
We did the East, I think, a couple episodes earlier.
Dude, no, I thought we did the West first. We did the East first.
We did the East first.
All right, so let's go check. Where's the?
I think.
Yes,
we did. Yeah, we did.
And you have the Hawks at 8.
They could potentially be 6.
I have them at 7.
They could be 6, bro.
I could see them be better than the 76ers. 76ers might be. I don't. It's too early to call. 76ers might be like a 7. They might be.
No, 76ers are doing good. James Harden's actually producing.
Yeah, but the thing is, I watched their game. I know it's one game, but I watched them against the Celtics. Their guard position, defensively, yo, it's not it. Malcolm Brogdon came in. They made Malcolm Brogdon look like an A1 All-Star point guard.
That's true. That's good because my fantasy.
Yeah, but Malcolm Brogdon added so much more to the Celtics. We could talk about that too. There's a lot that we could talk about, which honestly, with each game, Malcolm Brogdon came in, had a great debut, and added. It showed that this year the Celtics are gonna have a problem, or people are gonna have a problem defending the Celtics because I heard the announcer say this. He said people used to game plan to not realistically be nervous about Marcus Smart offensively, right? Now you have to game plan for the defense of Marcus Smart and also the offense of Malcolm Brogdon when they switch them in and out, right? If you need offense, you put in Malcolm Brogdon. If you need defense, you put in Marcus Smart. They have it all realistically.
Mhm.
The Celtics are super dangerous. Mind you, probably have the best duo backcourt in the NBA.
Oh, don't say that, because I just
Oh,
argue
not
with the
backcourt.
Atlanta Hawks.
Not backcourt because Jason Tatum is technically a small forward. So technically no.
But
So that's different. But still,
hey,
best
man,
duo.
I mean, can we talk about going back to the Hawks? I'm still not over this team. My boy DeJounte Murray.
Oh my god, this guy, my boy, he's like a dad.
And,
My boy DeJounte, man.
and also Trae Young. I had a lot of doubts. I thought they were still going to do good, but I didn't really. Obviously, I had them eighth. I didn't think they were going to be top 6 good. But this duo could potentially be a top 3 duo in the league. If not, if I dare say myself, a top duo in the league.
Mind you, hold up. You not listening to other stats for these boys though. DeAndre 122 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. John Collins 24 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. What the are the Hawks nice? Yo. Are the Hawks they got Onyeka Onkwengu coming off the bench as well? Are the Hawks low key them? I don't even know anymore.
Hey, I'm just saying,
The NBA is so talented, bro.
For a top backcourt duo to watch out for them. That Hawks, DeJounte, and
The
Trae Young.
NBA is so talented, bro.
Playmaking from Trae, playmaking from DeJounte, scoring from Trae, shooting from Trae, scoring from DeJounte, defense from DeJounte.
Nothing from Trae.
Nothing from
nothing
Trae can
defensively.
just do everything offensively. DeJounte can do everything defensively, and that team is solid.
Yeah, but at that point, a good team is gonna be like whoever offers a Trae Young.
Yeah, obviously.
Like you gotta get Trae Young off the court. Like you get him off the court when it comes to defense, because it's whoever offense at that point. But we move on from that. Also, you got the really quick. You got the Lakers too losing to the Warriors. Nothing really. I'm not taking that much anything from that game. Other than that, Russell Westbrook actually didn't play bad. Right? He actually did not play bad. He had like 2 air balls, but like.
And guess what, guys? And guess what?
What?
Laker Nation, you guys still lost. Oh,
It's
Russell.
the defending champs.
Russell Westbrook, he's the problem. Of course, yeah, I think he's a problem. He played bad last year, but you guys gotta have to look at it. You have no depth. You're relying on
depth.
LeBron James.
This 6-man's Austin Reeves.
No, honestly, I watched that game. It's so sad because literally just LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Russell.
Lonnie didn't look bad.
Lonnie didn't look bad, but honestly, when are they gonna take a break? Those guys
Never. They can't sit the bench.
They're gonna get tired, which is gonna lead to injuries. And then they're going to have another season what they had last year, the Lakers.
Wenyen Gabriel didn't look bad either. And you got to remember, Thomas Bryant's out. And he's on the Lakers this year.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Come on.
It still doesn't put their guard position in depth. It doesn't do their small forward position in depth.
Patrick Beverly, he's all right. He's all right.
You're getting old men. No, honestly, like this Lakers team, with LeBron, you're wasting LeBron James. If I'm LeBron James, I'm like, what am I doing here?
Get traded for Victor Wembanyama.
Wasting my time. Like this team.
AD's supposed to be. I talked about this with Evans. AD's supposed to be leading this team, and he literally he can't.
He can't.
He can't.
Even if like that 3 is just them by themselves, you have no bench, no one that can substitute for AD to come in and give you quality minutes. No one to substitute for LeBron James to give you quality minutes. Like not even anyone to sub in for Russell Westbrook can give you quality minutes. They
can't. Dude, your 6-man is Austin Reeves, gang.
It's so bad, and this is a team with top like superstars, and they're just playing terrible.
Yo, I was watching the game. I seen Austin Reeves check in the first one to check in off the Lakers. I was like, yeah, it's chicken. I was like, it's done. I was like, this team is not it, bro.
Whatever, but Knife says Miami could use that stat line. Pat Riley, how many picks you got to give to Sacramento? Honestly, for De'Aaron Fox,
I'll throw the whole bag. You
touch your foot?
You trying to play footsies, bro? Relax.
My Pistons are on the way to the strongest 22-60 season you ever seen. Yo, they're actually good, bro. Give your Pistons some credit. I know.
They versed the Magic.
Yeah, but still, I know.
With no Cole Anthony.
I know what he's trying to do, though. You know what he's trying to do?
He's trying to build it down just in case
he's
they go crazy.
He's trying to build it down because I don't know if you know about this, but like as a New York fan,
yeah,
we get hurt.
Yeah,
and like we know the hope story, right?
Yeah,
we have a lot of hope, and this year if you just let it go, like okay, this is our team. We're not gonna do good, and you start doing good. You're like, this is me and the New York Jets and Giants. I did not expect them to do good. Now all of a sudden, they are top teams in the NFL. So now it's like, let's go.
I have to say though, I think he's just saying that because he actually believes it, and I believe
Yeah,
it too.
totally.
The Pistons are not doing anything this year. But
But he also says, but they have Dennis Schroeder to save the day.
he's out too right now.
You know, but they're
He-
gonna have him to save the day.
oh yay! Dennis.
Oh my god! And he also said, he autocorrect. He said right instead of he wrote 8 at the end, but he meant to say right. Whatever.
Really, and it's really quick, like rundown. Not start getting. Pelicans dominated the Nets. Nets look silly. Zion did great. Brandon Ingram did great. Pistons beat the Magic. Paolo had a historic
We'll get into that.
NBA debut. And Pistons Jaden Ivey had a pretty good debut as well. Pistons got the W. Simple as that. Wizards and Pacers. Wizards won. Don't really care. Hawks we talked about. Bulls we talked about. Cavs versus Raptors, 108-105. Again, a game I could not see. But however, Donovan Mitchell, 31 points, 9 assists, 2 rebounds, good debut. Overall, Raptors are a good football team. Jesus
There you go.
Christ.
They play football too.
Basketball team, and I feel like that's a W that just comes from team chemistry.
Where did I put the Raptors?
You got the Raptors 7.
Really?
Yeah, I have them 8.
Wow, I might have to switch Raptors and Heat.
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
Probably.
I think the only reason they won this game is because chemistry was. Because the Cavs aren't fully
man.
together.
Chemistry is your answer. I'm taking that over most things.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying as it goes, they're gonna build chemistry and be able to be a better team than the Raptors. But then obviously Grizzlies versus Knicks. Knicks put up a great fight against the Grizzlies. Honestly, I think this is a W for the Knicks, even though they lost, because Grizzlies are a really good team. Timberwolves versus Thunder. Rudy Gobert looked like the best center in the league, which is absolutely insane. Dude had 23 points and 16 rebounds. Don't know how to explain it, but that's that. Shea played well, obviously. Hornets killed the Spurs, but no one cares because the Spurs suck.
Sorry.
And the Suns made a huge comeback on the Mavs.
Yes.
I thought that game was in the books, and Damian Lee had other things to say. Damian Lee with the game winner. That's wild. And Trailblazers beat the Kings.
Even though the Suns beat the Mavs, I'm still not impressed with the Suns.
No, not at all.
Chris Paul didn't have a good game. Devin Booker had 28 points. He had a good game.
Suns are not them.
Yeah, they're nothing.
Not
Ayton did not do good. Like, this team is still not legit.
I think
by the end of the season, the Mavs will have a better record still.
You're gonna hate me for saying this, and I actually want to check if my list pans out with this. Yeah, I think the Mavs are equivalent, at least according to you, because I know you hold the Mavs highly. I think the Mavs are equivalent to the Green Bay Packers. And the reason I say that is because I think this one man named Luka Doncic literally controls whether they win or lose. Right? Other than that, Christian Wood.
Or you could say the Baltimore Ravens.
See, but I think
I think that's more of a realistic point.
That's actually a lot better. I call
the Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks are the Baltimore
Ravens of basketball. Because if Luka plays well, they're not going to win. They're literally not going to win. They don't have a chance of winning.
Unless you look at it, if Lamar Jackson doesn't play well, the Ravens will win. It goes both ways.
Unless Spencer Dinwiddie wants to be the greatest point guard of all time, no, they don't win games. I know Christian Wood is a good acquirement. I know Spencer Dinwiddie is a good player. Dorian Finney-Smith, you got people around them. But, bro, let's be honest. Like, they not leading no team, bro. Like
Lamar Jackson's got Andrews.
And like
but after
that's it. Like, realistically, yeah, I don't think the Mavericks are that good this year, to be honest.
That's a good comparison.
A good analogy.
Compared to two sports, that's a good one.
The Ravens are literally the Mavs.
See what happens. But Nye says, this is about
that means that you're a Lamar fan? Because Luka and Lamar basically equal that at that point. So you like Lamar Jackson?
No.
Yes, you're a Ravens fan.
No, I do like Lamar Jackson.
But he's the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah, right.
Is Luka the best point guard in the league?
My go to week doesn't say otherwise.
I hate you for that. You didn't have to say that. You didn't have to say that. I'm hurting from that.
It's all right.
I'm hurting.
You feel
That's
better.
3 weeks with no Lamar. I'm fiending.
Bro, but Knives says, this is back when I said about the Detroit Pistons. He says, no, I'm not. My team is trash. Now we'll be good in 4 years. Okay. And he said, I got to go. Stay blessed.
Stay blessed, my man. Who's getting Victor Wembanyama? The Spurs?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, my gosh. I want Victor Wembanyama.
But
trade everybody for Victor Wembanyama. I don't care.
I would be fine with that.
Trade the whole gang.
But now we have which team surprised you, and obviously which team disappointed you.
Well, I mean, there's only one. There's only
I
one
mean,
team that would go over.
you got the Lakers too, but I think
No,
there's
bro.
no expectation with
I
that team.
expected to be great. You know what disappointed me? The freaking Brooklyn Nets.
Thank you, preach.
God dang it, we suck, bro. We freaking suck. It's KD and friends. It's literally KD and friends. I'm pulling up the stat sheet now. The reason I'm so amped about it is because I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan. David's a Brooklyn Nets fan as well. This is ridiculous, bro. I understand the Pelicans are nice, but bro, look at the stat line for the Brooklyn Nets. KD, 32 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 4 blocks. Come on, that's nasty. He could have gave more in the assist and rebound part, but let it be.
Stop.
Let it. So he shot 32 points. He shot 50% from the
He
field.
had 4 blocks.
He did amazing. Our next highest scorer was Patty freaking Mills. You got it. There's a man by the name of Kyrie Irving, and Patty Mills is our second highest scorer. What in the world are we doing, bro? Patty came off the bench, had a good game for a bench player. 16 points, 1 rebound, 5 for 10, 4 for 9 for the 3-point line. Good game. Go into the starting lineup. Ben Simmons.
Boy. He fouled out in his first game in Brooklyn.
Ben Simmons had 4 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, and he shot 2 for 3. At least he's efficient on the shooting.
Where's the defense? That's what we need him for.
0 blocks, 0 steals.
I mean, he fouled out, so he goes to show how aggressive he was.
I mean, Zion just basically said, "I'm your father," but that's nonetheless. But again, I won't be too harsh because you verse Zion.
It's his first game in 1 year.
I guess, but oh god, fix it please, because I'm tired of this. I need something. Help. As a Brooklyn Nets fan, help.
This is the examples between these two teams, the Brooklyn Nets and the Pelicans.
Zion hasn't played for like a whole year either. No, I'm not jacking that. No.
Well, with Zion, it was a lot better than Ben Simmons.
Still, what is Ben doing? Zion was fat. Ben Simmons didn't want to play. What's the difference? Oh my god.
I'm gonna say this right now: the Brooklyn Nets need to fire Steve Nash.
Get him out.
How does he still have a job?
Like, why? Kenny Atkinson literally sitting perfectly on the bench. I saw him in the Warriors game. I was like, that does not deserve to be assistant coach. That man needs to be the head coach of my team.
But your boy Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving say, "Now we got to get him out of there."
And then they don't want Steve Nash.
Bro, listen. I'm gonna say this real quick. They have to fire Steve Nash 110%. You let this guy be in too many seasons already. What is the first? Is this third year?
Third year, I think. I don't even care. Get him out.
Like, it's going back to last year. You got swept by the Boston Celtics in the first round. Second round.
He's no coaching style.
The first year, I think he was coach. Okay, you got eliminated by the Bucks by barely, but anything else, you were riding on KD the whole way. There was no strategy. There's no scheme in this type of coaching, and you're wasting talent. And I feel like this team is going to be one of those teams that are going to look back and be like, "Wow, they wasted everything."
First year, you didn't get swept by the Boston Celtics. It was the
no, I know, not first year.
Okay, I thought you said
first year was the Bucks.
I just hit my funny bone. Oh, my hair's tingling. All right, keep going.
We love that. What the heck was that?
I hit my funny bone.
No, but Steve Nash has to get out of there, bro. Get out of here, bro. Like, you're talking about a coach that has no scheme, no strategy, no. I don't even see him write up a play. Like, honestly,
he just comes in, guys, dribble, pass it to Kyrie and KD, watch magic happen.
You know what he gets the plays from? Probably from the Happy Meals he gets from McDonald's, bro. Like those little sketches that he makes, like the word searches and all that stuff. The mazes, that's where he gets all this X to the nose from.
KD should go here.
There's no strategy in the way that he coaches. So I think he was in there too many seasons, and you're wasting talent on the Brooklyn Nets. You got to get a coach that can be able to control the egos of Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Ben Simmons, as well as making this team work around them and win.
Steve, I'm not saying you can't be a good coach. I think the position that you was put in was terrible. I don't think
those three egos alone are already terrible.
You got put in a situation where you, as a head coach, that's a difficult job. That's a difficult job. You had 3 big egos and coming into the team. It's like, I think if we put you on a trash team, who knows? That's when we really see what you want to do, because you're gonna have to coach, because you don't got no superstars. You don't got people to carry you through coaching. You have to actually coach.
All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But overall, bro, the first year when we was doing well with James Harden and we got hurt, we should have won the chip, but we ended up getting hurt and all that stuff. He was basically playing 2K. That man wasn't coaching. Stop. James Harden was right to place.
All he said, oh my gosh, all he said was, "Here, KD, here's the ball. James Harden, here's the ball. Kyrie, here's the ball."
Pick and roll. James Harden.
I don't blame him. Those guys can make up plays by themselves, but now when you look at it, you're depleted, and now you have to come up with the plays.
Now you actually have to coach, and he cannot do that.
But real quick, the Arizona Cardinals are winning 28-14.
Mister, he's not a top 10 quarterback.
Well, let's see what did Kyler Murray score these?
What's he doing?
Kyler Murray has no touchdowns.
How many yards?
96 passing yards. They got all these touchdowns. Andy Dalton has 3 interceptions.
Are they pick six?
I think they're
all pick sixes.
Let me see play by play. Interception touchdown by the Cardinals. Interception touchdown by the Cardinals. Back-to-back plays. They got interceptions.
And they don't. And they want. They said they're better off without Jameis Winston. I don't know about all that. What's Alvin Kamara got?
Alvin Kamara's got 47 yards.
That's it.
Yeah.
No.
No.
What about receiving?
He's got 7 yards still. 1 reception.
What?
Chris Olave's in for me. He's got 4. Yeah, there we go.
Too bad he's on a bye.
What?
Dude, it's all the players. I looked at it. It's not just Alvin Kamara. Any freaking there it is. They updated it. I have 6.4 points.
There we go. See, they were listening to the podcast and they heard you complaining. They're like, bro,
why didn't Randy put my trade through? Yo, what is?
Yeah, they're just preying on your downfall. But
I'm about to stand them again. Go ahead.
Yo, let's go into this next one real quick, and it's called the percentage game. I was gonna do the numbers, but that's way too much. We got to come up with an actual name for this, and it's called the percentage game.
Let's do it. I'm down.
So basically, we ask.
You see all these hacks on your screen right now? You see all those numbers? They're hacking.
I want you to type in 0%, 25, 50, and then we're hacked.
And then also click F2, tab, caps lock, enter, delete, power button. And
you just did it. You gave all of your money.
And now I have your bank account details.
You want your social security too?
I would like your social security number as well.
We're not hacking you guys. But
okay, the guy. No, let me stop. Crickets
behind the scene. But real quick, out of all the topics, we're gonna ask you what the chances of this happening, and this is why this is a percentage game. So all different sports. Starting off with the first one, impressive games by these two. Luka Doncic winning MVP. What's the percentage of that?
Out of all these, 75%. Not 100. We cannot. I'm not saying 100.
I'm gonna go 50.
Really?
I think it's between 2 players.
No. I would say.
You didn't even know what I said.
What?
Who's the other player?
I don't think it's between 2 players. That's why.
I think it's between either Giannis or Luka.
I'm gonna sprinkle Embiid in there as well. If he wants it, you might not want it.
You might not want it. Yeah, I feel like
last year he's gonna be like, I actually don't think the MVP award is actually.
You know what that's called?
Like, jealousy.
Yeah, jealousy, and also trying to undermine an award because you didn't win it.
You know you want the MVP award. He's like, I'd rather win the Defensive Player of the Year. yo, bro, you don't got a cap, bro. Stop.
Rather win Defensive Player of the Year. Give me a break. Give me a break.
Bro. You ask anybody in the league. There's no player that's be like, would you rather win Defensive Player of the Year or MVP if you had the chance? Maybe defensive players would be like, I'd rather have Defensive Player of the Year because that's what they highlight. But if you ask them,
everyone wants MVP.
Exactly. If you ask them, like, if I gave you all the qualities to be the best player in the league, would you rather win Defensive Player of the Year or MVP? Ain't nobody saying Defensive Player of the Year, bro.
Bro, if you ask Michael Jordan, do you want to give all your MVPs back for Defensive Player of the Year? He'd be like, hell no. MVP means the most valuable player of the NBA season, not the best defensive player of the NBA season.
Like, bro, nobody cares, bro. Come on, Embiid.
You go 75%.
Yeah.
Luka, I go 50%. Luka Doncic.
Are you so big on Luka? What?
No. I still think it's possible. I just think 75 is too high because I have another Giannis. I think Giannis can. It's gonna be 50-50 between.
But before he was like, Luka's winning MVP. Yeah, Luka's definitely winning MVP. Now it's 50-50.
No, he's still gonna win it.
Then you got.
I'm not gonna go 100 though.
No, you gotta bump it up. 75.
Next one, John Morant wins MVP. That had a great performance against the Knicks. What do you think? What percentage?
That's more of a 50.
50%.
Yeah. How old is Ja? Ja not. He's not
23.
Oh yeah, so he can't be a D Rose type. Sorry.
I don't know, but you said 50.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
You can go 25.
25.
Yeah, if you go 50, it's just the same thing, but I just have Luka. Yeah.
I think John Moran can finish as a top 5 player in the NBA by the end of the season, which is crazy to think. But
That's
what hot take?
I don't know.
The way
it's
John
not
Moran,
crazy.
the
It's
way
not crazy.
the way John Moran's playing, he could finish at top 5 in the NBA.
It's not crazy to say though.
Who do I got? Luka, Giannis,
Jokic,
and I put John there. I can put Ja. It's not crazy
Victor
to say.
Wembanyama. No, I'm kidding.
It's like this guy's
Zion.
crazy. What?
Zion.
This guy is crazy
He
talented,
just
Ja,
kept
bro.
going.
But yeah, that's what I say. Next
Not
one.
LeBron.
No,
Wait, whoa, Curry, stop.
not top 5. He wasn't top 5 in the regular season last year.
All right, but no, players, bro, players.
I don't even think he's top 5 players. He's top 10.
Who's the top 5 players right now in the NBA? Nah,
Not counting this game.
just
So based off of last year, pretty much.
Go ahead.
Jokic, Embiid, Giannis, KD, and LeBron. KD was up.
KD above Curry?
Yeah.
Curry just what? David.
What? I put Curry at 6.
David.
Bro, I think the
David,
regular season slowed him down. Sure, you want to rank.
Western Conference MVP, Finals MVP.
Yeah, but that's all playoffs. What do you do in the regular season?
He was still a decent player. He wasn't the best.
We even looked at our go to the week list last year.
Look it up,
we looked at our go to the week list last year, and what was he? He was falling every week. We said it ourselves.
But he was still like top 20.
Stop. Yeah, still top 20. I'm not saying he's garbage. I said number 6.
But then you add on to the playoff series. Kevin Durant got got booted out of the first round. Stop. Hold
I
on.
don't know, bro.
I got pulled the goal of the week. My goal of the week now. I know it's the same, but I know we had it similar.
Hold up. How many topics we got left? We got two more topics. All right, I got you.
Hold up. Is it here? NBA go to the week 2021-2022.
This is not playoffs, right?
13th.
13th. John Morant was higher than him. Devin Booker was higher than him.
Yes.
Jaylen Brown was higher than him.
Yes. He didn't have he didn't have the greatest regular season, but he still had a good regular season.
What does the top 5 look like?
It's DeMar. No, mine's different.
Yeah, obviously.
But I had DeMar, Luka, Giannis, Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic.
You know, I take back LeBron. Put Luka in there.
You have Luka in there already.
No, I didn't. I said LeBron.
Wait, what?
I said now take out LeBron. Put Luka in there.
You didn't even have Luka?
I have Luka now. I forgot about Luka. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm trying to remember all the
So
games.
your top 5 is you think Kevin Durant should be above Curry after last season?
Mm-hmm.
Overall.
You can't say playoffs because Kevin Durant.
No, you can say playoffs.
That's a team effort, though.
The whole season's a team effort.
Not necessarily.
Yes, it is. What are we talking about?
A team sport, honestly, but in terms of
okay.
In terms of season, individual talent, Kevin Durant.
No. In terms of season, not individual talent, because then obviously Kevin Durant technically.
So I
think a lot of people. No, you said season and individual talent. I'm cut off individual talent. Who had the better season?
Kevin Durant. He got injured, but he was having MVP aspirations before he got injured.
Not have the better season. That's correct. That's just incorrect.
I don't know, but we gotta keep on moving because we got hour and 33.
Out of debate.
We got another topic to get into that's going to take up a lot of time. But next one, Taylor Heineke wins more games than Carson Wentz. What's the percentage of that?
0. They're not winning games.
You don't think so?
No, they're trash. Maybe 25.
Wow.
Maybe 25 at most.
Heineke fans, he's selling you short on this one.
Heineke, the champions? The champions.
I think Heineken's better than Carson Wentz this season.
Okay, cool. Does that mean they're winning games?
Yes. Yeah.
Honestly, no. Heineke had a better season last year than Carson Wentz having this year. I agree. But is Heineke really got to change the culture for
Can I say something? I'm going to say 75% chance that happens. Win more games. They've only won, 2 games under Carson Wentz?
Okay, all right. But then how many more games? You want to go through the Commanders schedule?
I think Carson Wentz is out for 4 weeks.
Let's bundle all that. Let's say Heineke starts for the rest of the year. Let's go through the rest of the schedule. Put Heineke in. Let's see.
Heineken, let's go, buddy. Come on.
Let's go.
It's showtime.
Here,
so they versus the Packers next week.
That's an L.
Heineke. Okay, that's an L. Colts. W.
Dave.
Vikings, W. Stop it.
Dave. You and I both know the Commanders are garbage.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think they could beat the Packers. With Heineke? Yes. Why is this funny?
The Commanders are trash. Like they're garbage. Dave, what's these guys' record, bro?
2-4.
No, who they beat? They beat the
The
Bears?
Jaguars and the Bears.
Oh my, they schemed the Jaguars. They're not, bro. They're not beating the Packers. Maybe you want to give them the Colts? I'll give you the Colts because the Colts are like in and out.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Vikings, no. don't you dare. Don't tell me Heineke's a what? Heineke's a top 20 quarterback?
No, they're not beating the Vikings. They're not beating the Eagles. But I think they have a good shot of beating these first two teams. That's for a fact. I think.
All right, fine. We'll give them to you, and that means the Packers.
I just think Heineke goes back to what we said: mobile quarterback, get out of the pocket. Carson Wentz, he's kind of stagnant. He's not really getting out of the pocket for you. But
all right. I'll give you all the games I'll get. Unless it's absurd, I'm not giving it to you. I think the Packers. I don't think it's absurd. I think it's absurd. I'm not going.
I mean, we just gotta see how Taylor Heineke is in that first game.
Nah, go through the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yes.
He's gonna start the whole season.
No, I'm saying. I said hypothetically. Let's see. Starts the rest of the season. So Packers.
I think W. I think it can potentially happen.
Cool.
Colts. I think W.
2.
Vikings L. Eagles L. Texans W. Falcons L. Giants L. They versed Giants back-to-back weeks. Giants L. Giants L again. 49ers L. Browns W.
That's Deshaun.
Doesn't matter. W. Deshaun Watson, bro, he still has oil on his hands, bro.
Oh, you're gassing the Commanders right now.
No, not even gas. There's gonna be like 5-12.
They are bad. Like no,
I just think that Taylor Heineke is gonna win more games than Carson Wentz. That's not crazy to say. Carson Wentz only won 2 games. All he has to do is win 3.
Dude, but they're that bad.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
25% chance for me.
I say 75. We'll see what happens. Next one.
Oh, Dan said, did I miss expected unexpected? He was looking for the expected unexpected today.
Oh,
do we have that today or no?
No, I was gonna do that on Monday because they have more Premier League games on Monday. Sorry about that.
So we'll Dan, stick around because I believe you do have a topic about one big player that happened this week. That's going to be probably a really good debate.
Yeah. We'll see if it doesn't take up another hour of the show.
Oh my God.
Next one I want to get into, percentage game. Charles Oliveira beats Islam in this weekend's matchup.
50. 50%? I'm going safe. I'm going so safe. 50. I'm not arguing that at all.
I'm going to go 50% too. That's
I don't know.
That's like a flip a coin type of thing. I think Islam is so good, but my only question to him is this is his first championship title contention.
Does he have it in him?
Does he have 5 rounds? Does he have the ability to verse a Brazilian jiu-jitsu artist like Charles Oliveira? He does. He could.
Charles Oliveira.
But my only thing is that he could lose based off of experience.
Charles Oliveira.
But next one, Aljamain Sterling beats TJ Dillashaw for the and retains the belt. Percentage.
I'm gonna go 75.
I'll go 75 too.
Yeah.
I think TJ Dillashaw is great, and that could be a good upset. But Aljamain Sterling, you gotta represent the Long Island boy, bro.
Yeah, I gotta back my Long Island boy, man. I'm an island, but let me stop. I'm going crazy now.
Next one. This is crazy. The Brooklyn Nets missed the playoffs. What's the percentage of that happening? Chances of that?
It better be 0. What the fuck? No. 0. 0. Don't you dare don't you dare say anything higher than 0.
If they play like the Pelicans, if they play like that against the Pelicans.
Bro, the Pelicans are nice. Stop.
I'm hoping that they figure it out. I'm also going 0, but like I'm not surprised if they
that's a 0. No,
Steve Nash is our coach. Who knows?
I'm answering this for y'all. Yo, everyone, it's a 0. We're not missing the playoffs.
All right, what about this one? The Lakers missed the playoffs. What's the chance of that happening?
Where did I have them?
You had them 9th, I think.
I had them 9, so they're in the play. I'm gonna go 75% chance of them missing the playoffs.
I think that's safe to say. I'm going 75% too. Yeah. They look so bad. I already beat them up. They have no depth.
Austin Reeves is your 6th man.
That's just so sad. They have nothing to really help them. That's sad.
Struggling.
Just Laker. It's just LeBron, AD, and a little bit of Russ.
And friends.
And I'm being friendly to Russ. We got two more. The New York Knicks finish with the top 6 seed in the East. Percentage of that happening. Could be
Top 6?
Could be 6, could be 5, could be 4, 3, 2, 1.
I gotta go 25, bro. The East is good.
The East is
The
good.
The Knicks are good. I don't wanna overhype because they competed with the Grizzlies. I don't know yet. I'll be real with you. That's just me being safe. I think 25 is safe.
I'm gonna go 50.
I knew you was gonna go 50.
I'm gonna go 50.
Because you're a New York Knicks fan, though.
I mean, I am a New York Knicks fan, so this probably is some bias into it. But the way that they played against the Grizzlies, I'm comfortable to say is that Jalen Brunson played very well. He looked like the point guard that the New York Knicks needed. RJ Barrett didn't even play good, and we only lost by 3 points. So that's all I'm gonna say in that sense. Our bench is looking good. Emmanuel quickly has to step up, but Cam Reddish came up big. Julius Randle looks good. So overall, I'm gonna say 50% because he could drop out of the top 6.
I'm just saying you are basing all of this off one game.
Well, obviously,
that's why I'm saying 25% is safer.
I mean, I'm not gonna base it off of next week because I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but at the same time, still, like predictions, expectations.
Yeah, the way I saw him play is I'm hoping it's the way that they play for the rest of the season.
So you're predicting that they have a 50% chance of
they play like that. I think that they can play like that. That's what we're looking at, and they can play a little bit better than that.
You think the Heat's that bad to the point where they'll be 7th seed?
Yeah, I just don't think. From what I saw, another team that really doesn't have no help on the bench. Max Strus is about it. Tyler Hero is now in the starting lineup, so they have nobody off the bench. But we'll see what happens. A lot of season left. But the team that's known for their defense got scored on 116 times. 116 points. Last one. I think this is an old one, but not old one, but we already know what happened. Cristiano leaves Man United in
100%.
That's 100%.
100%. And then, why don't we just skedaddle on over to that one? Can we do that or no?
That's the reason why I put it at the last one. It's because the next topic is the Ronaldo drama.
Come on.
There should be a reality TV show. There should be a reality TV show about Don't You Dare. Oh, you almost knocked over my cup.
I'm sorry. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Oh my gosh, Ronaldo. What happened?
He got a 10.
Oh my gosh. No, but they should make a reality TV show about this Man United team in the 2020. I can't take you seriously like this.
What do you mean?
If anything, I should be wearing the Ronaldo shirt. Disrespectful. Oh my gosh. I was talking to Eric. This is one of those conversations I was dreading.
Soy.
What? You say soy?
Soy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm Cristiano Ronaldo.
I can't even take you serious right now. Cristiano Ronaldo. So since you're on the show, what happened last game? Why'd you walk out?
I was angry.
You were angry.
Yeah.
Interesting. Why were you angry?
Because
why are you talking like that?
TS does not play me. See.
So, real quick, I love the earrings. They look great on you. I love the new tan that you got. But overall, what happened to the voice change?
I don't know the voice change.
Oh, you sound a little bit like an African telemarketer.
Because I am.
Oh gosh. Hold on, can we talk to Ronaldo real quick? I'm gonna give you the real analysis.
No, he said he got the best player in the.
No. Ask me questions.
All right, so Ronaldo, why did you storm off the field?
You
sound American.
I got embarrassed. I'm the top player in the league, and then I just get embarrassed like that by my own team. It just.
You think you're the top player in the league still?
I have a confidence in myself. Yes, I do. I'm the best.
You're the top player in the league, right?
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
But go back to the question.
You know how many goals Haaland has?
Go back to the question.
You know how many goals Haaland has?
Go back to the.
Darwin Núñez has scored you right now.
Go back to the question.
Oh,
go back
okay,
to the question.
Okay.
Going to this no-name podcast. Never again.
Don't disrespect D&E Takeover.
Go ahead.
Of course you think you're bigger than D&E Takeover. You think you're better than every single club. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's get into the conversation. Come on. Let's talk about Ronaldo. Cristiano
I gotta put him back now.
Ronaldo.
Oh,
Now we have technical difficulties in that. Fix that up.
it's not even technical difficulties. It happens every single day.
It just happens every single 2 seconds. Look at this. Oh, David's standing up now. All right, but let's talk about this because we got to put the Yankees. Did the Yankees win?
No, they're still down 2-3. They're still playing. Top of the 7th, I think.
Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning.
We'll see if we can get this debate done in 10 days. 10 game. 10.
Look at the comment. Hold up now.
Ego fully believes he's the best. It's not ego, guys. It's called confidence.
No, it's ego.
It's not.
It's ego.
But at that level,
David,
do you need an ego like that?
David, he's played a couple games to show that he's clearly not the best anymore. It is ego.
No, but listen, you need confidence to be the best, bro. Like even when he
was
top,
he's not the best.
I'm not saying now. I'm saying in order to be a top player, you need a confidence. You need ego.
Confidence, and there's no.
Yes, you do. Ego doesn't necessarily mean bad things.
You don't.
Because
an egotistical person is not a good thing.
No, that's egotistical. I'm saying if you have an ego, you can take it as good and bad. An ego just necessarily means that you think that you are good because of this reason. He has stuff to back up his ego. Ow, let me move up.
I don't know. I would say more or less.
What is it? The id, the ego, and the what was it? The super ego.
I don't know.
Remember learning about that? No.
No.
Psychology? No. Oh, but he also said, "Yo, the tan."
You like the tan? Yeah, Ronaldo looking good, man. He needs a tan. That's what.
Is that the new hint of what club he's gonna go to? The Qatar club?
What?
No.
What the heck? Oh my god.
Okay, so let's get into Ronaldo real quick. We'll see if we can try to get it done in 10 minutes. But I doubt it. We're an hour and 7 minutes. But we'll see what happens. Because we have another segment after this, so I want to get
What segments?
It's just rating the debuts of the players, NBA players, and then big deal, no big deal, and then.
So we have 2 segments. We have 3 segments.
Well,
we have 4 segments. We have goal of the week still.
All right, we'll get this done quick. Don't worry.
Oh crud, we're gonna be overtime. We're definitely gonna be overtime.
We always go overtime, but real quick. All right, let's go about this Ronaldo situation. So, for anyone didn't know what happened, Cristiano Ronaldo left the Tottenham Spurs game in the 90th minute. He left and he went into the locker room. His teammates said that they went to go celebrate in the locker room, and he was gone. So he left Old Trafford in the 90th minute.
I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know he left entirely.
I think that's a report I heard. I don't know. Obviously, the media, we don't know if it's 100% true.
Media
always drags everything.
They like to kill Ronaldo.
But like from what I saw for one source, that's what they said. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I heard. Also, I heard that Erik ten Hag asked Ronaldo to come in as a sub in the 90th minute, and he said no, and that's what caused him to walk out and go into the locker room. That's what I heard. But so now what Erik ten Hag said, I'll deal with it tomorrow, and tomorrow is in fact today. And he said that Cristiano Ronaldo is no longer going to train with the team, and he's no longer going to be a part of the squad against Chelsea.
Didn't you see a report saying that he's actually going to train with the team? Just recently?
That he's actually going to?
Yes.
No, I heard a report saying that he has to train alone.
That's so stupid. So the man is literally he's just like anyway.
I also heard another report. It said that so many reports, I know, guys. But they said that Cristiano Ronaldo went to training this morning, Thursday morning, and they pulled him off to the side and said that you can't train with this team because we're focused on playing on Saturday. So they took him away. That's what I heard.
That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing.
So that's the stats. That's the facts that we know. I don't know anything else. I don't know insider details. This is basically
that's the facts that we were given.
Yes, the assumptions are going to be made based off of the facts that we have been given. Now there could be assumptions based off of what's deeper into this. There's other personal issues with Ronaldo that we can go into. But right now, let's talk about what happened in that.
I want you to talk about what happened with it, and then I will rebuttal because we had a conversation a little bit about this before because we couldn't help it, and David was we were chirping at each other, but like I liked it. It was a good combo. So come on.
Listen, I'm never gonna chirp at someone just having a disagreement with me. It's called a debate for a reason.
We've literally screamed at each other about it.
I'm not gonna hate someone. There we go. I'm not gonna hate someone just because you have a disagreement. I'm gonna get mad.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call you wrong, but like doesn't mean I You have your opinion. I have mine. Everyone has their opinion. But basically, I think
sometimes an opinion's wrong.
Could be yours.
I'm kidding. Okay. I just want to get under your skin. I'm only joking.
But now you get my blood pressure up right now.
Like
my legs,
David's like already like this.
My legs are shaking. They're already starting to shake. But let me get into this.
Mind you, wait, I'm sorry. Last thing. Mind you, David's Portuguese, and he also thinks Ronaldo's the greatest player of all time.
Hold up.
He also loves Ronaldo.
What evidence do you have of that?
Hold
up. What evidence do you have of that? Hold up. No way. I'm not Portuguese.
David literally like idolizes Ronaldo. Just saying that right now.
Hold up, we got from him. He said, "I never seen Messi behave like this before." That's because Messi's quiet, and I will give you that. Messi's quiet, but he never had to behave like this because he always got to play. So let's just get into that.
Danilo.
I mean, is it true? He always was able to play PSG, Barcelona. He never had to.
I know realistically, I could get into that, but again, I'm really just interested in what you have to say.
Let's just go into what I have to say because apparently it's so important.
Where's Alexa at? No, I'm kidding.
Alexa, you're talking about this to her, but I think what Ronaldo did leaving the match early, disrespectful to his club. I will give you that. You train with the team. Like, I don't really care anymore.
Dan, yes, Dan.
Yeah. I don't care. You can go whatever he wants.
I know.
It's his opinion. It's his opinion, bro. People are gonna say Messi's a GOAT, and they're gonna take this Ronaldo thing into consideration and be like, now Messi's
a GOAT.
Like, if you're gonna take behavior into this, then why did the stats even matter?
I love it. I love it.
That's why
I love football.
Honestly, I think people don't notice that Ronaldo. Oh, she
came.
People don't notice that Ronaldo actually does a lot for charity, and he doesn't get acknowledged that because the media does not like Ronaldo. I think they think he's egotistical, like you stated. They think he has an ego. He thinks he's better than everyone. That's why.
Well, continue.
But
I just want you to hear the situation, Alexa. I just want you to hear the situation as a whole, right? Because like you're gonna really understand what happened. But continue.
But I think Ronaldo leaving in the 90th minute was disrespectful to his club. You don't do that.
And leaving the entire stadium.
Apparently, from the report,
that we got,
is disrespectful to the team because you train with them. These are your boys. These are like your teammates, your brothers, right? I hate when you smile at me because
I know I'm trying not to laugh. I'm really
when you smile at me, makes me feel like I'm saying something wrong.
No, you're saying something. No, I don't. Listen, I'm just laughing because because like I know how you feel. I've been there before and I just keep going.
It's like your back is against the corner and people start swinging at you.
You're trying to save it right now.
I mean, you can still possibly, but I think I'm repeating my statement, but what he did was disrespectful. He shouldn't leave his teammates, shouldn't leave his club, especially when they're winning 2-0. It's a good W for Manchester United. That part I'm going to get out of the way real quick. Now, I'm going to go a couple months rewind to the transfer window in August. Ronaldo stated not once, not twice, not 3 times, multiple times, like 3 times and more, that he wants to leave Manchester United. And he wants to play for a Champions League team. Now I get it. Some teams didn't want him. Some teams said that he was too much of a financial burden. I understand that.
Most teams.
I said that.
No, you said something. I'm just.
Are you actually gonna pick on my word choice?
I have to.
Gosh, let me get my state out. My
statement.
But I will say that Erik ten Hag has stated that he stated multiple times during August that Ronaldo is not for sale. And he will be under contract until June 2023. He said that multiple times to the press. He said, we will work with Ronaldo. We will try to get Ronaldo in the scheme. And we saw him what he did in that preseason match. He looked displeased with Ten Hag. Number 1 sign. You got to get him out. Okay. August 22nd, Ten Hag benches Ronaldo against Liverpool and states that we want him to be here after the game. Okay. And Ronaldo states that he wants to leave and play Champions League soccer multiple times. I believe Sporting was the only team that had the offer. Napoli was looking into it, but Sporting was the number 1 team, for my sense. I think if you look at where you are now at Man United, you have to go back. And if you look at where Man United is now, you go back a couple months, and you will say that we should have got rid of Ronaldo and gave him to Sporting. But no, they had insisted that they wanted Ronaldo around. And when you look at this club, they had plans involving Marcus Rashford over Cristiano Ronaldo. 100%. They already had those plans. But Ronaldo wants to play. We all know this,
Every player wants to play.
obviously. But Ronaldo, since he's the player, he wants to play. And he's a top player, he wants to play. And you knowing that is risking the drama, and you're putting for Marcus Rashford in, which I think is a smarter move. But I'm going back to August. I think they should have got rid of him earlier because this is the problem that we're leading to right now.
So what do you think? Let me ask you this. What do you think the main issue is in this situation?
Right now,
What do you think the main issue is?
like what do you mean
like
issue?
what's the because you explained how you agree that it's wrong what he did.
Mhm.
Yet you came in with another thing saying, well, they should have done this and this and this.
Mhm.
Who's really at fault right now? Or not who's at fault, like who's to blame for their actions? Like kind of like is it Man United or is it Ronaldo? Who's really acting out right now?
Ronaldo is acting out, but I think it's Man United's fault for keeping him in a place that he doesn't want to be. Imagine being a player that doesn't feel comfortable in the situation, doesn't like the environment, the coaching style, and you're still insisting on keeping him. You would feel frustrated. You would feel frustrated with the time you're not getting and the substitutions and the minutes that you're not playing.
Why do you feel frustrated though?
Because Ronaldo is 37 years old. He knows he has a time clock. He's not going to live. He's not going to play till he's 50. He's got a couple of years left. He knows that he can still play European football, not at a high level, but he can still play and be a good
He
player.
can still play at a high level.
He's still a good player. And he knows that his clock is coming out. That's why he wants to play Champions League football. He wants to win big trophies. And right now, team knowing that, I feel like they're setting him up for disaster because they know what he wanted to do. And they still didn't deliver.
So you think that Man United set Ronaldo up for disaster?
I think they kind of embarrassed him because they knew what the plan was. Marcus Rashford was going to play. And
No. Now,
Yes, they did.
okay. Now, all right. Here's my rebuttal. Right. So I took in everything you said. I agree with the whole first part of saying the fact that he shouldn't have left. He shouldn't have when asked to come on to play on the field in the 90th minute. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. When asked to come on at the 90th minute, you shouldn't have walked back to the locker room. And then when everyone came back to the locker room to celebrate the victory, you
Mhm.
shouldn't have been left. You shouldn't have left the field.
You're a team,
right?
obviously.
Secondly, there should have been an apology issued right away to your teammates because that's disrespectful to your team.
We don't know what he said.
We don't know if there was
Obviously.
or not. But based off what the information we're given, it was just strictly he came to practice. They were like, "Get out." They were like, "You're not supposed to be."
So I heard, yes.
Yes, so we heard. Right. Secondly, the plans was in the beginning. Ronaldo wanted to leave. Eric Ten Hag said, "No, I want him here." Right. The reason Eric Ten Hag wanted here was because he stated he is in our plans.
Mhm.
Right now, that doesn't mean to start. That doesn't mean to get consistent minutes over on like the game to game basis. He's in our plans. He is still part of this team. We want him here, right? Ronaldo, being Ronaldo, he's like, listen, he still, and this is my opinion, he still has this idea that in a very, very top team, he can be that guy. That is not true. That's a factual statement. In my opinion, same thing kind of with Messi, if we want to go there.
That's what happens when they're old.
But the only difference is there's no complaints coming from Messi.
Because he's playing.
Because one, he's playing as well, but in the beginning he wasn't. He was struggling at PSG. We all know this, right? And also the fact with all the drama, there could be complaints from Messi as well. Because with all the drama that's going on with Kylian Mbappe and everything like that, and him wanting to be the top scorer of that team, it can go both ways. But there's not a peep. Right now, I'm not comparing between Messi and Ronaldo. I don't want to do that. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Ronaldo right now, right? Ronaldo, instead of doing what's best for his team at the moment, and to still be at a top club in Europe, because let's be real, he goes to Sporting, they get kicked. They get, at most. Where's Sporting in their group right now for Champions League? Are they going through? I think they're going through, right?
Yeah, currently yes.
Is it second?
Yeah, second place.
Something like that. Pull it up really quick.
They are third place, but tied for second with Marseille.
So right now, if it was to end, they technically go down to the Europa League, right? Which isn't Champions League football. There's not another team he claimed that he wants to play Champions League football. There's not another team in the Champions League that wanted him. He knew that. We all knew that. The media knew that, especially obviously because the media like to blow up Ronaldo. By the way, they like to trash him. We'll get into that as well, right? So now With that being said, this man still believes that he can still be a top player on a top team, which is incorrect, right? And then when it comes time to accept your role, he decides not to accept that role and decides to then act out upon it. When there was given times where he was given chances to start, right? I understand it's going to take time to adapt to certain situations.
Coming
Right?
off and on.
Yeah, like,
You're not going to get consistent momentum.
There's no consistent, but the same. You can say the same thing for Rashford then, because there's often
But he was off because of injury though.
But the thing is when Ronaldo's playing, Rashford's not playing. When Rashford's playing, Ronaldo's not playing. It goes both ways when it comes to consistency. You could lose consistency off of being injured. It's still the same thing, right? However, right, Ronaldo in this situation when he was given his chances, it's not that he didn't perform. I don't think he performed badly actually.
He was getting shots. He just wasn't getting goals.
However, the team did not gel well with him.
That's why.
That's not the team's fault.
Listen,
that's not Manchester United's fault.
No, I think putting Rashford is a smarter decision for the future of Man United.
But you should be able to see that as a player. And the moment that you don't, and the moment that you don't, right, is you have to be able to come to a conclusion with that by yourself, right? And being Ronaldo, obviously he still thinks that he can play at the top level. Like I said before, there's no teams that want him, right? Now we lead up to this moment, right? Whereas Manchester United still want him there. We just want you coming. We want you coming off the bench. We want you to be a veteran. We want you to be a leader for the guys in the locker room. What it's like to know, let them know what they need to do in order to win championships and certain things like that. That's what we need from you. And that's not what you're providing. You still think that you want to be top dog and everything like that. We need you to be a player for the club right now, not for Cristiano Ronaldo himself. That is where I disagree with what he did and how it goes into it. She doesn't agree with what I'm saying right now. Is there something I want to hear too?
Wait, I'll get you real quick, but could this also be a possibility? We see a lot of NBA players leave teams because of contract issues, like they don't like the team, so they hold out, right? Could this be Ronaldo's type of like call to action type of thing, where he wants to get his contract terminated, so he has to make a big deal about this so he can leave? You're not going to get rid of him.
My thing is this: it's like you knew what you signed up for. You knew that you guys didn't have a coach. You knew what the possibilities was. That's what I'm understanding. So like,
he signed for last year.
Yeah, with what coach?
He still played.
But with what? But he played with under a different coach. Another coach comes in. Oh, now I'm the authority fan. I want to leave, even though this is the best Manchester United has looked in a long time. Think about it.
I can't address these.
Wait, we'll get into it. But to like close it off as a whole, right? Builds up. Now we're at this point where the man's storming off the field and he's leaving the stadium without his team.
Well,
at that point, not only could you not accept your role of being a veteran on the team and helping the team out, now you're toxic. Now you're
listen. This is not the first time he left the game. Like the media, like what made this time so special? He left. I think he left during Real Betis at halftime or something like that when he got subbed off. He left and left the game.
That's still unacceptable.
I know, but I'm saying what makes this one so special?
It's just we
strikes. Is that what it is?
Did they not put it out on the media when he left again? Then because I don't remember that happening. But did they not put it out in the media that when he left?
When this one?
No, Real Betis.
Yes.
So what's the difference?
I'm saying what? No, I'm asking you. I'm just saying in general. What is the difference? Why makes this one so special?
Because it's been
just asking a question.
This is bad behavior.
Yeah, but what's the other one? That's not bad behavior.
It's the same thing.
So what made Man United push the button and be like, hey, no more? Is it the three strike rule?
Because of the fact that you realistically they could have pulled the trigger earlier, but they wanted Ronaldo that bad because they value him. And that's what I don't think he understands.
But listen, if they value him so much, they will value his wishes, and his wishes are to play.
No,
so he would want to leave. Yes, he will.
No,
if you love Ronaldo and he's done so much for this club, you will respect him and be able to give him time and be able to give him another.
So because we value, we give you whatever you want.
I'm not saying playing time for this team.
Even though it's killing the team.
I'm not saying playing. It's already killing the team. So get him off. Go to another team. If you guys stay in this, obviously he's not playing. You already know he's getting toxic. He's done this multiple times. Get him off the team.
I just think the way
Making
it's
a big deal.
I just think that the way it's happening, it's a sad way for him to go out. Go ahead.
Lexa, what do you want to say?
You
Lexa,
got
what do you
something.
want to say?
You want to come over? Come.
You want to be in the camera or no? All right, you gotta put the headphones on.
Dave, come on this side. Oh, can you click the camera?
Great transition.
You gotta press. You gotta press the shutter. I think we unplugged it.
Did we?
Yeah, plug it back in. Hold up, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties, really quick. Make sure it's plugged in. All right, now click it. Now click the live button.
Gotcha.
There we are. We're back. And we have Alexa. David, come over here.
Hi.
Come on this side. Come over here. Come over here. Ready? Hold up. Oh my God, we going. Okay, so the reason why this is David's sister. The reason why she was here earlier was because of the fact. Here, share this for me. The reason why she was here earlier was because of the fact that we were discussing this with her as well. Right now, I want to say this before. Should I let her comment first, or should I look at the comments first?
Um,
Because I didn't read them yet. Okay, let her comment. Okay, so after what you heard,
Okay.
what is your opinion on this overall?
Okay. Honestly, what he did was probably not a way to go out, professionally speaking. But did he know that he was coming on to be a mascot? Because if you're a top player on the team for years, professionally speaking, he's been a top player. That's why he's got his name. He has credibility behind that. Did he know signing on to this team that he was going to be a mascot?
No, but
How would you feel?
at the same time, it's not a mascot. It's taking on a veteran role, right? Which happens to a lot of players. After you have to be able to differentiate when your time is up in certain areas. I'm not, and like we agree, he could still be a top player on a different club.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to the top clubs in Europe, I just don't think it can happen anymore. Because one, it's realistically because of his age, and no one wants to buy him. And because if you buy it in like sports terms, if you buy a 37-year-old, you're basically stunting the growth of the future of the club because he's not going to be there for a long time, which is understandable, right? At the end of the day, you sign your contract. He came in originally into a broken Man United, right? And he wanted to fix it. And at the time, last year he was the best player on the team easily.
Listen,
he carried them.
And what was the media in England saying about Ronaldo when he scored 24 goals?
They were praising him.
They were saying he's still the problem. They were saying he's still the problem. Media again is still putting problems.
Let me explain it though. The reason he said he was the problem was because of the fact that the team had to go through him in order to just scrape victories.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they were scraping by, but he was getting it done for them, right? However, we all knew that Ronaldo was not going to be able to win Manchester United anything as long as they played that type of football.
Mm-hmm.
And the moment that they took him out of the situation and revamped the team, am I?
No.
The moment we took him out the situation and revamped the team,
Mm-hmm.
now the team looked better. He did what he had to do for a broken team, and he thrives more because throughout his entire career, he's always been the main man. We talked about this before, right? He thrives in those situations, right? But back then, he could actually lead a team to greatness. Now, I don't think he can do that anymore.
But who wants to hear that? I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong. But you've done the best of the best for years. Who wants to hear now? We don't need you anymore. Who wants to hear that?
That's the difference. They're not saying that they don't need him anymore. They wanted him.
They're not playing him though.
But they
don't need him.
No, but dude. For example, Andre Iguodala, Udonis Haslem, players that don't play.
Yeah,
but however,
Ronaldo standards, bro.
But my thing is this. It's like as a player overall, you have to be able to know you should be doing what's best for the team. And what's best for the team, and everyone knows it, is if you come off the bench.
Do you think Ronaldo became who he was by being considerate to other people?
No, but that's the difference is.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
No. I'm just saying that he, in a way, he deserved what he got. He put in work for it. I'm not saying he didn't.
This is great, by the way. This is great. I love this.
But
Awesome.
I'm sure he got to where he was by saying, you know what? That guy's really good too. No, I'm the best. I'm the best. No one beats me. So for him to now be like, we don't need you anymore, I'm sure that's not easy for his self-ego. Wait. So
Go ahead. No, go ahead. You're good. You're good. You're good.
I lost my train of thought. Let me think for a second.
You were saying like.
Oh, I
yeah,
was
okay.
comparing someone. Who was the other guy you were saying? He's 24 years old. His last name begins with an R.
Marcus Rashford.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't say the age. That's good. I didn't say the age. I didn't say the age.
Is he 24?
You might
He
be
is
like,
24.
what? You know that? What? Okay, all right, go ahead.
Okay. This is why I looked it up for age-wise. So Ronaldo's 37. He's 24. You're saying that whenever he's in, Ronaldo's not. Whenever Ronaldo's in, he's not.
Yeah,
How is he taking it?
it's different for him
Because he's technically the underdog.
but
He's-
however, it hurts a player like that because when you look at it as a whole, right? Even if it is Ronaldo, as a player that's trying to come up and eventually be the leader, which is eventually going to happen for Manchester United because eventually
Mhm.
Ronaldo's not going to be there forever, right? Right? I cannot grow because I'm not playing because a 37-year-old, right? 37? I'm not, okay, 37-year-old man is they're playing. They think that he's better than me, and I'm younger. It's different. It's not like I'm 19, 20, right? Whereas I'm a youngster to the point where I'm a like what's the word? Protege,
Mhm.
right? I'm getting into a certain age now, whereas I need to take a bigger role on this team, right? And a man that's we've seen the numbers slowly go down and down and down is still playing above me. So what does that mean for me and my career? And then on top of it, you have the priority for Manchester United has to be to keep him happy because overall, like I said, if he goes and Ronaldo stays,
Mhm.
then you don't have a future at all. And on top of it, at the end of the day, you know you're not going to get championships out of Ronaldo because of the fact that the only way that the system can work is if it goes through him. And he's not good enough to win championships if they're playing in that system.
Listen, real quick. If they knew that they had to move on with Marcus Rashford, then why take Ronaldo back?
I was just thinking that, David.
Because he's a great player, obviously, and you want him on the team. But could you argue that Man United is using it for his name?
No,
The ownership, the Glazers.
Wait, who about Ronaldo? Who cares about Ronaldo?
No. You guys are saying, could you argue that we're using it for his name? We're clearly not using it for his name. Imagine having a guy like Ronaldo to come off the bench for you. That's
What's the difference from this year? But why do you? He doesn't want to be off the bench. That's what you're not getting. But I bet you put Messi in the same situation. He does not want to come off the bench.
But
Good
my
players,
thing-
great players, do not want to come off the bench.
My thing is this. I guess the overall what I'm trying to say is he's not a great player anymore. Let's just be honest. He's going to go to a team
Not
like
an elite
the
player.
only team that's possibly going to take him is Sporting, which overall, not going to lie to you, bad signing regardless.
I think you should go back.
He's gonna go back, right? And if he wants to retire there, sure. Honestly, I would have loved to see him retire at Man. All right, my bad. Honestly, what's it called? Honestly, I would love to see him retire at Man United, but that's probably not. That's not gonna happen anymore.
They
Right?
already trashed him now.
But the thing is, it's like he's gonna go back to Sporting. They're not gonna win anything with him, right? They might win the league. They might because he's still top, but I don't believe they're gonna win anything with him. Right, and on top of it, it's going to stunt the growth of the youth strikers that they have on that team, and he's just going to retire with them. It's going to be the same situation that it's going on. He wants to be the guy. He wants to be the main.
Retire at this point.
Wait a second. So they signed him on, right? What, last year you said?
I think it was like 2 years ago.
Okay. Regardless. Yeah.
Was it like 2 years ago?
Not last year.
It was last year.
It was a 2-year contract. This is last
Okay.
year.
They signed him on. Let me just play a little bit here. They know Ronaldo. He's not this.
I thought it was a bad signing when they signed him, but
Well,
regardless.
like they know how he is, right? He can be cocky, whatever you want to use the word for.
Confident.
Okay. We'll say confident. So he could be very confident
Mhm.
in himself, his ego. They knew that signing him on. So can you blame him?
No, I don't blame him for wanting to be still like a star, because that's any player. I do blame him though for reacting inappropriately, and that's the main thing that I'm trying to get at right now. Which happened recently, and
Mhm.
the way he's reacting to realizing that he can't be the top guy anymore, it's not it. And I think it's a sad way to go out. Wait, sorry, really quick before you continue. Don't forget what you were going to say though. I think it's a sad way to go out because of the fact, oh, I can't start no more. Well, I'm going to retire. It's instead of slowly going out. You don't have to be going off the bench, but you could have went to the bench, stayed quiet, and then be like, all right, guys, I think I'm going to hang up the boots. That would have been more respectable.
Sorry. But I just still think I just still think that he knows that he has time. He still has time to play.
Time to play. Time to be. Where is he being
He's
the top
going to
guy?
use all the time that he is given. That's what's going to happen. Whatever chance he's getting, that's what he's going to use.
But are you done?
no,
I don't want to.
I don't remember. Nope.
I don't want to. I almost jumped in front. That's why.
I forgot. Go.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It's because I was going based off what he said, and he was like, he still wants to be the top guy, and like,
Of course.
and he still wants to be the guy. I'm telling you, unless he goes to like to the MLS or something, he's not the top guy on any team in Europe, unless it's like some random league that like the Ukrainian league or something. Like I'm telling, like he's not the top guy.
Ronaldo, let's prove him wrong this World Cup.
See,
man.
that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, and that goes into what you said. He needs to have a great World Cup. David said that before, but I want you to say that. But otherwise, thank you so much for that.
Oh, you're
Loved it.
welcome.
That
Thank
was great. I think that was a great debate right there. We have a lot of comments too.
And a lot of them are bashing Ronaldo, so let's get into
Are they?
Not all of them. Your dad's giving a couple comments because I know. You know,
Hey, Dad.
What's it called? Really quick, David. Can you pull them up? Well, let's start from expect after PSG, the PSG one. I didn't get to read that one. That's why.
All right, here you go.
I said this one, right?
So Ronaldo could retire tomorrow, and he'll go down in history as one of the most decorated players of all time. Another CL trophy is nothing at this point, having won 5. Yes, thank you so much, Ian.
Nobody bashed. She did a great job.
He's not wrong. That's just straight facts. No, I think she did. I don't think you can bash her. I mean, for a person that does not watch sports, that was perfect.
Yeah, just going off of
Like of a moral, like just like a different perspective.
life experience.
Yeah. Next one.
But I said at 37 and not being in the top 10 for Ballon d'Or for the first time in years worries him. Seeing the spotlight, yeah. I mean, that would
gotta be realistic with yourself at that point.
I think that goes back to one of those things. It's like people like Tom Brady. You gotta know when your time's up.
Just gotta know.
Is it gonna be too late? Is it too early? Who knows? I think Ronaldo still has some years left in him. He said Fernando says Ronaldo. I said Ronaldo. Ronaldo is witnessing the end of his career and is frustrated and humiliating by not getting minutes. It's tough.
True.
And also with his club that took him in his first top club too. His home where he developed.
Exactly. But that's why it's like you would think that after all the club has given you, it's like raw. I'm gonna run off the field. It's like I
think it's more Alex Ferguson that he loved.
It's so bad. But like I just think I want him I think it's more or less I want him to go with class.
Yes.
I don't think it's the way to deal with it right now.
I think ever since he got into Man United, I don't think the fans they always said it was bad signing, which I agree. I don't think he should have went back to Man United.
I think everyone knew it was a bad signing.
I think even when he scored 24 goals, they said that he was still the problem, which I can get.
Most fans were still happy to have Ronaldo just still doing what he did.
Some fans. But when I was hearing on the media, which is obviously all the bad things, they were saying Ronaldo's the problem. Ronaldo's the problem. Harry Maguire's the problem. Ronaldo's the problem.
Everyone said Ronaldo's the problem. They're special then. Nah, that's crazy.
But Ronaldo doesn't want to be second string.
But there's no other team where he's gonna be.
Sporting.
Yeah, but they're not gonna win anything.
Maybe Champions League.
It's a waste. No, they're not.
Only reason CR7 is at Man United right now was because he was about to sign with City when he left Juventus.
Can I say something really quick?
No.
And I want to shake on this. Ready? If Ronaldo was to go to Sporting and they keep the same squad they have, and he's the leading striker on that team, and they win the Champions League, he's the greatest of all time.
We'll see in January.
I'll leave you at that.
Wait, you said greatest striker of all time?
No, I said greatest of all time.
Oh, okay. I already think he's a greatest striker of all time. But real quick on Ronaldo with the media and his personal life, we have to get into because we were talking about before.
You're gonna have to skip something. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We were talking about before off air how he gets disrespected a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And like what I like to put example, he's the Donald Trump of the social media.
He's the Donald Trump of the social media.
In terms of people always bash Like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to get political into this, obviously not, but I'm saying people always bash and they don't look at the good and stuff with the
No one
Ronaldo.
ever does with anybody though.
Like Ronaldo 9 times out of 10 will do something great. They would probably look at that 9 things once. But once he does that bad thing, headlines.
We talked about it, yeah.
Ronaldo's washed. Ronaldo's trash. Oh my gosh, he's terrible. Messi's better. Like,
But the same thing goes for Messi as well.
but Messi doesn't do it a lot because he's not in the spotlight like Ronaldo in the media.
Oh, that's
As of recently,
that I would say there's we've literally there's some accounts that fangirl Messi. You've sent me them before. I don't know if you remember. You sent
a
me
fan. Oh yeah, that's
it was like ESPN FC, and they were like posting something stupid about Messi, and you were like, "Come on, bro."
No, it was. I
It
think
was-
it was his bicycle kick. They wrote when Messi had that bicycle kick. It was a good bicycle kick this year.
Yeah.
They said, "Wow, amazing! But what a great bicycle kick!"
and then
Ronaldo did it. It's like
no one cared, and they didn't post anything.
They didn't
That
post
was
anything.
The funniest thing ever. But
It's like
ESPN FC was mad biased on that. I will give you that.
But like real quick, about his personal life, I think his mother had cancer,
Mm-hmm.
and I think she's clear now, but she was going through surgery.
Yeah.
So that also has to do with his attitude. He also he lost his child in April 18th.
We did acknowledge that though.
We did acknowledge that
As a club and as media.
Yes, we did acknowledge that. But that has to do something psychologically with the person.
Yes.
Obviously, I never experienced that.
I can only imagine.
Hopefully, I never experienced that.
Yeah.
But I can only imagine it sucks. So so like a lot of things can psychologically mess someone up.
I agree.
And also well, not to mention, he also met with Jordan Peterson, and I don't know if you know who that is.
I don't know who that
Jordan
is.
Peterson, he's a psychologist.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and he's well known. Jordan Peterson is actually really brilliant. He talks about equal, like how men and women are equal, and like he basically shuts down feminists sometimes, and like he does like goes to like colleges and all that stuff, shuts down all these college students and all that stuff.
That's a different conversation.
Yeah, and he goes basically with what is right in the world, and he suffered with mental issues as well, and he's basically telling you how you live your life, and he's basically talked about. I watched the interview with him because he did Piers Morgan, whatever. He was sitting down with Jordan Peterson. He's like, I saw you with Ronaldo, and he's like, yeah, Ronaldo's really talking to me about what his life is after football and how he's gonna deal with that.
That's probably a problem for him right now.
And
he doesn't know.
And this is why I think we got to stop hating on somebody.
It's
because we don't know what's behind.
But I'm sorry, but like that's the reality of with everyone, bro.
I just think Ronaldo gets the most of it.
Ronaldo
9 times out of 10,
Ronaldo gets a lot of media hate. Don't get me wrong, right? They do open it up to him a lot, right? But as well, like I can't give him the benefit of doubt of like feeling a certain way, like because I guarantee you, every single pro that had to retire eventually didn't know how to walk away from the game.
Fair enough, but
you know what I mean. And it's like, it's a tough situation. But however, the way you handle it is very important. And like I said, I want him to go out gracefully.
I think this goes back to where the Man United handled it too. They should have got rid of him. And I'm still going to address this. So they should have got rid of him in August.
Randy just held up my trade. You gotta be freaking kidding me. What's it called?
Let's wrap one final statement.
Yeah,
We're good.
I just say like I don't necessarily blame Man United for keeping him because I think Man United saw a really good chance to have a really good team with him coming off the bench, but it's just more or less that he was just not ready for that, and I don't agree with it. I don't agree with that. That's just my
obviously I'm the contrary. I think Man United should have got rid of him because you know that he wants to be number one guy. But
even I'm sorry. It's like I'm sorry, but like
we already talk about this.
Even if they get rid of him, he's not the number one guy anywhere except for like outside of the top leagues. That's what I'm trying to say. Like you have to realize that in your head.
Well, what are we basing it off? This season? Because last season he scored 24 goals,
and he's still not going. He goes to any other team.
He can be a top player for some clubs.
Well, I mean, actually, no, we can't base off last season. We have to base off this season and how he's
this
playing.
Season
right now.
He's not playing consistently, so I can't really base it.
But I'm saying, you know, City's not taking him. You know, Liverpool's not taking him. You know, PSG's not taking him. Juve, Napoli, Barca, Real Madrid, the whole nine, freaking Bayern Munich, all of them. No one's taking him anymore.
But real quick, Ronaldo needs to have a great World Cup. I
like that take. I love that
He
take.
needs to have the greatest World Cup of his career, and I mean potentially you don't have to win the thing, but you have to be the leading goal scorer. You got to lead your team to at least a semifinal. Like you have to go balls to the
Dang, that's a
wall.
lot of pressure. Semifinal?
You have to go balls to the wall because after that, teams will probably be looking at him. But okay, he still has something for January. Like right now, the World Cup is his main objective, and that's what he has to train for. With Diogo Jota out,
Hey,
He's gonna
maybe this is right now perfect for him though.
maybe this is
No training with Manchester United. Just go on your own, focus in, get ready for the World Cup.
maybe
Now,
this is a blessing in disguise.
imagine they don't call him up. Wow, that'd be
No,
crazy.
they already have the squad set.
I know, but imagine they just randomly like, oh, I don't want to deal with it.
Listen. Out of all the teams that would never sign up Portugal, that would never sign up Ronaldo, Portugal's not one of them.
Yeah,
Portugal
they owe it to him.
always back Ronaldo 100%. You go to Portugal and you say Messi's better, they slap you. But
They slap you for stating facts. No, I'm sorry. Let's
well, that's your opinion, and opinions are wrong, like you said. But let's go. We're gonna skip big deal, not big deal for today, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, let's real quick.
But
NBA.
you missed one. I mean, we could only
Missed one on what?
the comment.
No, I did one.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, because he went to Man City. But real quick, who had the better debut? I'm gonna list a couple of guys in NBA: Zion, Banchero, Dejounte, Donovan Mitchell, Christian Wood, or Gobert. Which one has a better NBA debut?
You consider Zion's a debut?
He's back after a year.
I heard one name I instantly was stuck on it. Paulo
Yeah.
Banchero, because his debut was compared to LeBron's debut, and it was very, very, very
He's
close.
the first player since LeBron James to have 25, 5, and 5.
Yeah, debut. So I'm
debut.
going Paulo. Paulo, you already setting yourself up for greatness, man. Keep it going. You never know. Sky's the limit.
Hey, you can lift up this Magic team from 13th to 11th.
We're looking like a regen Dwight Howard. No, okay. It's not even. He's not like Dwight Howard. He plays differently.
No, but he has a bright future in the NBA. He's very impressive, and let's just see how he is when he versus a team other than the Detroit Pistons.
I'm gonna be excited to see what he can do. Hopefully, he can do a lot.
But other than that, that's all I got real quick. Let's go to the week.
You just want to run through these really quick?
Yeah, let's just get it over.
All right, I'll run through mine really quick, and then David run through his. I don't think I'm even gonna go over my Excel sheet, to be honest. I think I'm just gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just all right.
What did I say? 10 minutes.
Yeah, I told you it wasn't gonna. I told you
we started it at I think 46. 10 minutes. It's 27. 2 hours and 27 minutes right now.
Dude, I told you it was
What
gonna.
is that? Do the math real quick. 20. That's
It's like
40
close to 40
minutes.
minutes. We just talked.
Wow.
We had to. You couldn't get rid of that one.
And we had Alexa. Thank you, Alexa. Again.
Yeah, shout out to Alexa. I love the fact that she came in with again a different perspective.
Yeah, because we look at it as like a sports perspective, and when you bring in, obviously we brought in the personal life perspective.
Yeah,
and other things, so it's good.
But also you have to remember it's from a personal life perspective of another Ronaldo fan. I'm just putting that out there.
Well, not the facts about his mother and his daughter. That's personal.
Did she bring that up?
I brought it up.
Yeah, but she wasn't here when you brought it up. I'm saying
I don't even know if she's a Ronaldo fan.
She is.
She likes Portugal.
David.
Portuguese.
Exactly. That's automatic Ronaldo fan.
I do have an uncle that likes Messi more than Ronaldo, which we don't talk to him anymore. Okay. We still talk to him, but he's just wrong. But he's the same guy that says João Felix is garbage.
He's not garbage.
Yeah, exactly.
But I can, whatever.
No,
all right.
don't even back him.
He's not amazing. He hasn't the greatest career at Atletico Madrid so far. You can't deny that.
I'm not saying that.
Is he getting called up?
Yeah.
Okay.
But go to the week. NBA. Go to the week. Week 6.
No, not NBA. NFL.
Whatever. NBA is on Monday.
No, it should be on. Shouldn't it be on? Is it on Monday? Shouldn't it be on Thursday?
No.
When did the NBA start? Started on Tuesday.
Yeah, Monday.
So then that means the next week would be. Oh no, we would do it Thursday, but we would just count to. Remember we used to do that? We would do it Thursday, but we would just count. We do the cutoff on Tuesday. That's what I'm trying to say. Unless
the cutoff is Sunday.
So, but it's not a full week.
Well, for the beginning of the week is not a full week.
Oh, so the cutoff is going to be Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then the games are going to start Monday again.
Okay. Got you.
It's like last year.
All right. I'll just run through really quick. Honorable mentions 1 through 10. Go to the week. You already know how this goes. Number 10 for NFL. I got Zaven Collins from the defensive man from the Arizona Cardinals. Whoa. I got Drew. It literally sounds like it's like tranquil, like in Spanish, like tranquilo, but like Drew. I would say like the American way, like Drew Tranquil What I forgot what team he plays for. I ain't gonna lie. I wrote it down. Hold up. The Los Angeles Chargers. Number 8, Demario Davis of the New Orleans Saints. Number 7, Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals. And number 6, Bailey Zappi of the New England Patriots. But then here's my top 5. My top 5. Number 5 actually goes to Trevor Lawrence. I was a little bit shocked about some of these next two. I was actually shocked about, but I gave it to them because they still contributed a lot. So Trevor Lawrence, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Number 4, Marcus Mariota of the Atlanta Falcons. Number 3, the leading for MVP, and it's not even close. Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills. Number 2, Matt Ryan of the Indianapolis Colts. He had a great game. And number 1 for the first time for my goal of the week is actually Joe Burrow of the Cincinnati Bengals. That burned me to give it to him because I don't like Joe Burrow. But yeah.
There you go. Number 10, my honorable mentions. Number 10 is Drew Tranquil. Number 9, Bailey Zappi. Number 8, Alex Singleton. He had 21
great
sacks.
game, yo. That game was sick.
And then number 7, Quentin Williams of the Jets. He had a tremendous game as well.
What was do you have the
5 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 tackles for a loss, 1 forced fumble, and 3 QB hits. And then number 6, Tyreek Hill.
177. I remember that. That is insane.
At number 5, we got Stephon Diggs. Number 4, Jamar Chase. Number 3, Josh Allen, the MVP right now. Number 2, Matt Ryan, and number 1, Joe Burrow. Go to the week.
Wow. I'm surprised you put Stephon Diggs in there. Squeezed him in there.
He had 10 receptions for 148
He
yards.
did. He did nuts. He did go crazy.
He had a good game.
But now we just quickly. That was goal of the week. You want to run through Poto really quick, or do you? Just
Oh,
wanna-
farts! I forgot about Podal.
yeah.
Let's do Podal real quick. Let's end off with a happy note.
Hopefully, we're 2 for 2. Trying to
Yeah.
get 3 for 3 today. But watch, you gotta show my face. You
Oh, farts.
gotta display it. Yeah.
It's loading.
But that was a
That was a
great debate, bro. That has to be so many clips. There has to be bad clips in there.
I feel part 25.
Part 25 of that.
I feel good because sometimes you got to discuss things just to really get another perspective on.
The best thing though is to be able to have a discussion or a debate. Look, they can see me. Hi guys. What's it going? The best thing is to be able to have a discussion, debate without yelling at each other.
Mhm.
That's how you like grown people.
Yeah, just talking. That's all it is.
But some people get like extremely excited. Like
Yeah, we get excited too, but there's difference between hating on someone's opinion and
exactly.
screaming at them that's saying that they're wrong. Like I understand what your perspective is, and I think you understand what my perspective is.
I feel bad. Like, cause like I understand if it was the other way around, it was like me for like Messi, not really Neymar, because Neymar's already like an egotistical freak. But like if it was Messi, you could put in a player. I
Yeah.
would just I'd be
Let's
distraught.
go Zion. He got a good debut.
Yeah, Zion. Oh god.
He only 6'6", Zion.
Yeah, you
Oh
know
my
that?
gosh.
Yeah, he's 6'6". He's small,
He's
but
a
he's
power forward
he's
in
like,
6'6".
like that small fat kid in like elementary school that's like a brute.
Oh, his number is 2 or 3.
21 or
He's 21,
20.
So he's a young boy, and he's in the East. And
Is he
he's
a
he's a guard.
guard?
He's gotta be a guard. He's gotta be a guard.
Is this LaMelo Ball?
He's number 3. Yeah.
Oh, farts. I mean, you could work it. We could work on that.
Yeah.
Like,
I accidentally hit it up. Sorry, guys.
hey, you want me to fix it really quick?
Yeah, can you? We're gonna go LaMelo.
Wait, I want to make sure.
Yeah,
we
no,
get it right.
No. I'll wait
So
for you. I unplugged it. So you gotta plug it back in.
No, you're good. It's actually up. Is it up? Check. Yeah, you just can reconnect it on your side.
Oh, gotta get settings.
I was like, why does it look like that?
There we go. Wow, look how much clearer that looks.
Yeah.
All right,
1080.
LaMelo.
Yeah, GG's. What?
Wow, 6'7". He's taller than
Dang. All right, well, he's 21. He's a guard.
I thought his number is 3.
Hold up.
So he's a guard in the East, and he's 6'6", 21 years old, and number 2 or
Cade.
3. That's definitely it.
It's got to be Cade.
That's definitely it. Ready? High five.
Yay! Oh my god, he looks beastly. Oh my god, he's the shape like beast.
He looks like Michael Beasley. Remember that guy?
Oh my gosh.
That was really easy. Come on.
Yo, hi guys. Look.
Come on. We need a challenge next time, Paul.
No, I want to get to 19 and then give me a challenge.
Okay, fair enough. But let's wrap it out. Real show.
Let's wrap it up,
Wrap
baby.
it out real quick, ladies and gentlemen. We just want to say thank you to everyone who tuned into episode 132. Thank you for popping out. Thank you for showing love. Make sure you like this episode right now on YouTube. And if you're on Spotify or Apple Podcasts listening to it, make sure you send in those claps and make sure you like it as well. But
Not a top 10 quarterback.
he's not. He only has 1 touchdown.
What are they doing? Oh my God, he's not even playing well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my God. Oh, D-Hop is him. All right, go ahead.
But like I said, make sure you follow us on our Instagram, which is official_DE_takeover. I'll say it again, official_DE_takeover. That's where we post, and also on TikTok, same thing. But that's where we post highlights from our clips from our show, and also updates on when we go live and all the stuff, like funny stuff, all that fantasy updates, all that stuff for you guys. And also make sure you follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, which is D&E Takeover. And we have a video episode available. I think it's 2 episodes ago, but it's available on those platforms as well. And make sure you follow my Instagram is at Eric's Instagram is at Eric_Hine16. My Instagram is at David_Rod_02. And the sponsor of this episode is, in fact, the lovely Elegantly Crafty. And that lady that you saw him here, my sister, she runs it as well as my other sister. So they make delicious sweets and treats. And go check them out, ladies and gentlemen. And also make sure you share, like, subscribe, and that's all I got for the show.
Yeah, man. We appreciate every single one of you guys. And it's been your boy, Eric Hines.
And it's been your boy, hold up.
Hey, my bad.
And it's been your boy, David.
And we're out.
And Ronaldo. He's been a good topic today. Thank you, Ronaldo.
Peace out, man.
Peace.